How much weirder do I look without my glasses, Seth?
You can't see without his glasses. Look a little smoother.
How much more do I look like Callie without my glasses?
Complexion looks nice. Hold on.
Are you wearing contacts?
No, I can't see.
He's blind as hell.
Or your glasses? Oh, there they are.
Oh!
Can't see without his glasses. My Girl, ever seen that?
Yes. His glasses!
Bad one.
New girl.
Marina and I quote it all the time. No, not New Girl.
New Girl? Have you guys seen?
Oh, you get a haircut, Lukas?
I did a little bit ago. I also
Let's
only
go.
watched half an hour of the movie. I ran out of time in the year,
Damn, man.
so I only made it the first half hour.
Fill him in. I don't think he missed much. Whichever half hour you got.
He said the first.
He missed the first half
No,
hour?
he watched the first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll be fine then, honestly.
What was the last scene you watched?
I think Winnie the Pooh drove over somebody's head or something.
Ah, yes, Laura.
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 Yeah, Laura.
Here, we have to do our shot real quick.
Before we record?
Yeah, because then we do one mid-recording.
Brand and I are doing a shot of breast milk to start off the episode.
Ugh. That's Marina's breast milk. That color.
I had to chase it with Coors.
You need a chaser?
I don't like shots anymore.
Wait, why?
Hmm?
Why?
I don't know. My stomach just stopped being able to handle it. Or not,
Let's do another
mentally, I couldn't handle it. Yeah, okay.
Seth can't.
Yeah,
So,
it's illegal.
truth be told, Lukas, Seth and I might be getting fucked up tonight. And then we're going to watch...
I made a promise to them that I would, because they only value me as a drunk guy. It's true.
But what we might do is watch the 6th episode of the Santa Claus's TV series and then super drunk record the 6th episode because we still haven't
Interesting.
finished that series.
Interesting. You're going
'Cause
for it?
After we released
Get outta
the
here,
4th
JJ.
episode, after we released the 4th episode, it was 6 weeks until episode 5.
Yeah.
And Seth made a joke. We're not going to do one until 36 weeks because I said, no, we're doing 6 weeks again. You're like, no, it's exponential.
Yeah.
So
6 times.
36 weeks is on the 13th it would come out. So
Wow. Perfect timing for you to hammer. Do you have work tomorrow?
no.
I don't work till 3.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny if we pop up in the intro. It's like, hey fuckers, we forgot. We're drunk
You
as
did
hell.
you did forget.
Yeah, I know, but
You were
like,
like,
it's
I
gonna be
thought we
funnier if
finished.
we're like ostensibly.
I forgot
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Hey, were you on any of the episodes? Did you make an appearance on like one of them?
He did one.
I
The
don't know if
first
you
one.
did.
He did one, and then Marina did the second, and then
Yeah.
you and me did 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I honestly thought 5 was the finale. Until you brought up recently that we had to start doing the last one before season 2 comes out.
Yeah.
I thought it was a movie.
No.
We all thought it was a movie. Unfortunately.
How are we starting this bitch today?
Well, my idea Friday was to actually do a shot of breast milk.
How are we starting the podcast today?
Yeah, that was how I thought we were going to start
Oh.
it. Yeah. But I think for this one, I have no ideas besides that. That was my only idea.
Let's
Winnie
make
the
Seth do a poem.
Ooh.
No, don't do that. You didn't even finish it all?
It was like, it's curved so that you can't.
Curved for her pleasure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I could do a poem. I could just like, getting laid, out in space, never been paid. Something's laced in my drink. It's whiskey.
Yeah. And we'll throw
Just like
topics
that.
at you.
Okay.
Hip hop. Going down to the park.
Do the dance.
Me and the friends hit the dance. We do the
We
dance.
could do.
Why would I do a poem though?
I don't know.
Just as like a thing. I thought you maybe knew more about the literature of Winnie and his poo. than I did.
We could talk about about foods that don't expire for a long time. And we bring up honey. One of us would be like, "Hey, did you know blood doesn't
Yeah.
expire?"
pretend to be setting up for like a doomsday shelter, and we're talking about like canned goods and bombs and like weapons, and somebody's like, "Oh, mine's just all blood and honey."
Yeah.
for transfusions, and honey doesn't go bad because it's all sugar.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Bomb shelter.
yeah. We're all like freaks.
Yeah.
At the convention.
Yeah, the
And I-
bomb convention.
And I could play a bomb noise like a Fallout thing, like sirens and then a bomb, and then it's I'll put that in post.
Us in our shelters doing walkie-talkies.
We're not in
each.
separate shelters.
If a bomb's going off, we're in
Yeah, we
separate
are.
shelters talking about our surplus. And we're in walkie-talkies talking to each other. We're like, "What's in your guys' bunkers?" Like, still being fucking dorks, even though the world is in like there's an apocalypse outside. And we're like, "What are you guys doing?"
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah. Good brainstorming.
Let's
guys.
do that.
Yeah. Good work.
Bomb shelter.
I'm gonna drink my whiskey Coors.
Quit that shit.
Yeah, quit that shit. Oh, Caesar made it in.
Let's quit this shit.
Okay. Are you ready, Lucas? Do you do a sound check?
No. It's been a while.
Before we start.
Hello? Hello?
Hey.
Hello? Okay, that sounds good.
Before we start, question for you.
Yeah.
Because I think you and Alex might be coming down the 20th weekend.
I think so.
Seth is off. Should be off that Saturday.
Yeah, I'm always off weekends recently.
So we can all record together. That would typically be the weekend we do The Exorcist. Do you want to do that all together, or do you want to do The Exorcist virtually the week before, and then all do Birdemic 3 Sea Eagle together?
Make that our masterpiece.
Maybe we do both.
That's what I said. I said we record all episodes like double in one day.
Yeah, like Saturday podcast day.
Yeah. We marathon like 4 movies.
I mean, we could.
Yeah, I don't think we should.
But then one would be coming out late.
Yeah, that's fine. No.
We could do Seagull together.
I think that'd be fun to do in person. It's such a totemic part of the podcast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That I think it'd be fun to do that one all together.
Your excuse.
Thank you.
And we're all naked for it.
What's up with the hat?
Let's go.
It's a good hat.
He's bald.
I'm gonna keep wearing like stranger and stranger hats, waiting for you to comment on them. Because I wore the straw hat, and you were like, "What's your angle? What's the deal?" And I was like, "I just like it. It's from a show I watched." And you're like, "What's the gimmick, though?" Like, what's
it was.
I mean, it was gimmicky, but it wasn't like I was trying to get anything out of it. I just like the
hat.
To
get you.
Yeah. You were right. See, I wore this one, and I was like, "Brandon, I'm gonna wear this hat until Lukas calls me out for wearing this hat."
You're selling something.
Yeah. Snakes and oil separately. I make more money on the snakes. Show.
Snake oil with David Spade?
You think I should start breeding snakes? I've heard it's good money.
No.
I should breed snakes.
No.
You can't fuck them. All right.
Are we gonna fuck this snake?
Right.
So we're doing a doomsday shelter thing.
Clogging the air vents with towels so that Jinjo can't creep his way in.
There we go.
Okay, doomsday shit.
You know, Coors is a lot better with just a touch of honey whiskey.
I bet.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
You can't even taste it, but it feels better.
Yeah.
You gonna try?
No, I'm okay.
Oh my God, what's that over there?
Why don't you here?
There we go.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh my God, what's that over there?" And he left. He's pretending to be goofy.
He's goofing. You see the essence has changed?
Yeah.
But it tastes the same pretty much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. We're on to something.
Changed the world. There's just a honey wheat beer.
Yeah, pretty
been
much.
Invented a million times.
All right, you ready, Lucas? We're doing bomb shelter doomsday. One of us is the honey guy. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Do you guys know that nobody's ever seen a great white shark fuck?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
They just run.
I've never thought about it.
Nobody's ever seen it. Like they do, I'm sure, but nobody's. It's never been documented or seen by human eyes. And if there were human eyes watching, they'd be like,
they've just been seen by those ocean eyes.
Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, let's get into this.
Let's do this. Okay. All righty. Chill. 1, 2, 3. Play. Day 9,189.
Breaking! There's a nuclear holocaust out there.
Another one?
And another one. And it's day 9,189 since the last one. Over. Sorry.
Over. Over. This is Pigpen. Over. What do you guys supplies looking like down there? Over.
Over.
Over. What's your 9? Over.
Sorry, my 9 is in my pocket. I've got it strapped. I'm strapped with my 9.
Yeah, he's
and
lying.
your tag. Your tag.
Over. Sorry, sir.
Your tag.
I know. Shut up.
Your tag.
World.
He doesn't have a tag.
Over.
That was Big Billy Wumbo lying about his tag. This is
Billy
Falcon.
Wumbo.
This is actual world star.
This is Falcon with the real guns and the over bunker. Over.
Over. I hear it, Falcon. Over. This is Pigpen. Over.
What was I called?
Big Billy Wumbo.
This Big Billy Wumbo, aka World Star, aka Lil Funyuns. We're here again.
AKA the most.
I've got some good supplies still after 9,000 days. Over.
Over. I've only ever had tuna, but I still got lots of tuna left. It's albacore, chicken of the sea.
Wow, that's good stuff. Over.
I've got probably 12 or 13 tons left of this stuff, so should be okay for a while.
Over. Is albacore a type of tuna, or is that like its own fish? Over. It's like a cod.
Over. That's
Over.
the type of tuna. Over.
It's a type of tuna.
Over. It's its own thing. Over.
It's its own thing. Over. I'm getting mixed signals. Over.
Big Billy Wumbo here. Over.
Over.
I've got so much Worcestershire sauce. It's crazy. That stuff doesn't go bad forever, basically, and so I've been using it to. I've been using it to season my beans and canned tomatoes. Over.
And what's your 20? Over?
Yeah, what's your 20? Over?
I don't have an answer for that.
Oh.
Is there something?
There's a fourth person on our radio.
That's my robot butler. Over.
Oh shit.
Over.
Let's let them have a word.
Over.
Maybe they have a bunker.
My 20 is 90 paces south. Over.
How have you been pacing? Over?
Like the salsa. Over.
Exactly.
Lots of salsa. Over.
Falcon, what do you got? Over.
Besides all of the guns and hoes and money. Over. Lots of blood.
Hose. Over.
Hose.
His hose market is pretty great. Over. I traded about a ton of tuna for him. Over.
Yeah.
Over. Was it albacore? Over.
Over. I've started a pyramid scheme with these hoes. Each hoe has 3 hoes underneath them, and if they get fucked the right amount, they get paid up top.
Over. I wasn't talking to you, Falcon. Over.
Over.
Over. It is albacore. Over.
Thank you. Over.
Trade hoes for tuna. Over.
So you got blood.
And blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that expire?
It's just to look at. It doesn't matter if it expires or not.
Over.
It's just fun to look at. And honey for my honeys. Over.
Over.
Over and out.
Winning.
Over. Where are all the bees?
The bees? Over?
Over.
Yeah. Over.
Over.
Bees make honey.
I know. But it never expires.
And rain makes corn.
Corn makes whiskey.
Come on.
And you put a little honey
makes
whiskey.
my Coors Light.
If you put a little bit of honey whiskey in my Coors Light, makes it taste a little bit better.
We're playing that in Boise all
What's up,
weekend.
fuckers?
I'm back. My hiatus is over. Our blood feud between me, Lukas, and Brandon is over.
Not only is his hiatus over, his
won.
hymen is over.
Blood feud.
Oh, what about your hymen?
My hymen's been done,
Good.
son.
Good. But from all those hoes.
That's true. They took it a little too far.
It's October, which only means one thing.
It's October and I'm tired.
Downtown Spookboys.
Ooh.
Ooh. And we are here.
Brandon.
How could you? Ooh. We're bringing you some good shit this month. We got a lineup of 4 horror movies. We just decided on one of them today.
Yeah.
So we're
Real
Very
time.
exciting.
real time.
Live. As you hear this.
We're deciding now. I've actually changed my mind.
No, I've already finished the script for it.
Really?
No.
No.
Wouldn't that
Then
be
we can
crazy?
change.
That would be crazy. It's been a couple hours.
Let's do
No,
Shrek.
it's horror. We're not doing. I mean, Shrek's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we could do it.
He's scary.
We could
But
pull
this
it
is
off.
horror month. poor
It's scary
month.
what's happened to the movie industry and how Shrek poked holes in it and then fell into that same cycle. That's a little scary.
You're right.
Wow.
Yeah.
DreamWorks and Nightmare Works.
DreamWorks makes the team works.
And Nightmare Works. That's why it's so scary. Bleh. So we were doing Morbius a year ago.
Yeah.
Actually,
we're doing
no.
it again today.
Because we did 5 horror films last time.
Yeah, we should have done that again this year.
I needed to fit Jordan and Kelly on for their birthday episodes.
You could have fit
Go.
them into a scary movie.
Could have
But-
booed him.
We could have booed
So
them
we're doing
into a
Spirited
scary
Away
movie.
right now.
Oh.
And then Videodrome.
Oh. Man, I miss
The
watching
two
good
sides of
movies.
Seth.
Honestly,
I liked them both. What, Videodrome and Spirited Away are the two sides of me? The duality of man, David Cronenberg and anime. It's awesome. Honestly, it's perfect.
I think
Two
it really
sweethearts.
Yeah. They're sweethearts of mine. Don't. You're
we,
sick.
We
You
can't kiss.
Yeah.
Seth and I can't kiss today because I've got a little bit of a sore
It's horror
throat.
month.
Marina,
Yeah, so
it's
don't
just
watch
horror
the YouTube, Kelly. We didn't do it.
Yeah. But we got a great new movie kicking it off, horror month. So I got some questions for you guys.
Oh.
He's always surprised about the questions.
Do you
I'm ready.
do you,
Yeah.
do you want to hear them?
Mm-hmm.
Is that one of the
Over?
questions?
First question. Do you want to hear my?
Do you want to hear my
questions?
questions? If you answered yes to liking my questions,
Then let's hear some questions.
yeah.
First off, do you like Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
I never liked him.
Really?
That fake ass.
Really?
The theme of our baby shower was Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
So you hated it.
Tell your wife I said that.
She'll
So
listen.
everyone was
She'll know.
pantsless.
I just always thought it was boring. I didn't really care.
Okay. Second question. Do you like partial nudity?
Ooh.
Seth's rizzing.
Yeah.
Hey, you're partially there.
Yeah. I partially like partial nudity. I fully enjoy full nudity though.
And he
If that makes
penetrates
sense.
whenever.
Fully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just whenever. Clothes or
Frequently.
otherwise.
Well, if you answered yes to liking questions.
Movies.
Winnie
This
liking
is the
Winnie the
bad, the
Pooh.
good, and the questions.
or
Let's get into the questions.
I'm Lucas.
or partial nudity, you've come to the right
Doing all
place. I'm World Star.
I think this
AKA
cost
Brandon.
$4 million to me.
Yeah, not recommending, Brandon.
What do you think it's
This is
rating
The
wise?
Exorcist.
Rating wise?
Yeah.
2.
I'm going
I'm
2.1.
dead.
He's dead. We skipped so far.
I'm actually lost.
I
now.
no, he went to The Exorcist, and I was gonna go.
Oh,
to,
that's funny.
I was gonna
Oh,
go
but
to
I
Jack
died.
Frost or something, be the holiday hose, but he just jumped to death. Like it went exponentially quick. I'm dead.
Yeah. Just get 5 minutes and then 20 minutes, and now I'm dead.
Well, if you like Winnie the Pooh or partial nudity, you've come to the right place. This is the bad, the movies, and the questions.
We're skipping and
week-
doing.
And this week
Yeah.
we got a doozy for you. I'm Brandon
I'm Brandon.
Lucas.
and Brandon.
And
Lucas
I'm
here.
Lucas.
I
Over.
have a film degree.
You do have a film degree.
Do you
It's
really?
Montessori.
I had an English degree.
He has that too.
You get the
He
double
has an English
degree.
degree with film
Via
option.
film.
Film option.
Yeah. Yeah, because you used to be able to get it via literature or via teaching or via creative writing or via film.
Oh, so they kind of coincide.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
He was
awesome.
TA
That's so
for
cool.
Carter's intro to film class.
This guy gets cooler every time I hear anything about his life.
Failed.
Say another thing.
Say another thing, yeah. You can outlaw-
Geckos.
Whoa!
I love geckos.
He does.
I
It's
actually,
so
I
cool.
actually do love geckos, though. I'm like excited thinking about them.
Seth had a,
Like a little
gecko, a
old
leopard
gecko.
gecko once named Coitus Jones.
Yeah, well, his last name was Jones, and you could put it was Mr. Jones. His
and then
first
Pilot
name,
Jones.
first name was
Counting.
dealer's choice, if you will. Yeah, Counting Jones.
Of the crows.
Yeah,
So, we watched Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey
Right.
from 2023.
right.
Before we get into it, we're drinking beers. Seth first drinking a Coors Light with some honey whiskey in it.
True.
Then we're doing shots of honey whiskey. And then we've also got a beer from Draftworks in Missoula, Montana Brewing Company. As part of the Mountain Funk Project, we got the Blood Orange Gose Orange Ale.
Wow.
It doesn't say the alcohol content on here, which blows me away. It's blowing me right now. Oh, there it is. Very, very faded. 5.4%. Let's crack them.
Okay.
And you poured honey whiskey in the Coors Light?
Yeah.
Well, we did shots. There was just a tiny bit left in the shot glass. I didn't want to drink it by itself, so I poured it into the Coors, and it made it better.
That's orangey.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll get to it in a minute.
I would drink that, so I will. Oh, he finished it. He's on to the Gose. Tell me what you think.
Oh God, it smells like ass. Like literally
Liquor before
ass.
beer, and he's sicker or something.
Liquor before beer, and this beer
He's the
smells.
Wicker Man.
Liquor before beer, and I do not recommend this movie.
It does
And the
not smell
Wicker.
good. Ah, salty.
He's scared.
Not a fan. It's October and I'm scared.
So, you're drinking vanilla Coke, I saw?
I got a vanilla Coke.
Yeah.
I'm
Due
sorry.
to a grave error, I heard.
What's that?
Due to a grave error, I heard.
Oh, we did have an error. Yeah, these are the last remnants of a clerical error by Alex.
Oh, name dropped her. Oh, shit.
Damn. You have to tell the people who she is. Did you drink a bunch of them like faster than you usually would so you can get back to your regular cream soda?
Yeah, 11 in 6 days. It's a crazy amount.
That's a
Pretty
lot.
good.
That's a lot of sodas.
I mean, I used to work with people at Cold Stone that would drink 3 44-ounce big gulps of soda a day. So
that's crazy.
your 24 ounces is not that crazy comparatively.
Comparatively.
No, it doesn't work like that. But that's what we got. So let's get into this movie.
He's a comparative on my shoulder. Let's get in the movie.
Compare.
Fuck you.
I wasn't even there for that.
That's okay.
Damn. That was aggressive. Let's get into the movie.
Devin actually messaged me yesterday saying, I need that recording. Like, I need just that scene because I have that saved.
Which is funny because there's no way you haven't sent that just like that clip to him 3 or 4
And
different
I know.
times.
I said it's in the TGTBTM. I was like, I can't find it. I said,
Yeah.
fine.
Well, there's a ton of shit.
I know there is.
So much.
I tried to find the movie schedule the other day, and it was years of stuff I had to go through.
That's why I messaged Brandon in the group chat once, like a couple months ago.
You're like, what is it? And I was like, I've sent you this 4 times.
Yeah, and it's like, Brandon, I scrolled through the entire goddamn group chat logs. I can't find it.
It's a good thing Snapchat erases messages too, because like
That is a good thing.
that thing would.
That's all saved messages that we have.
And it's endless. But
Well, what's over there?
whoa,
He got tired of us not getting in the movie. He left.
all right.
Movie.
Director today,
Mookie.
Reese
This guy.
Frake Waterfield.
That's right.
Man or woman?
I don't know.
You just said he.
I guess I did say he. It's RHYS, so I'm guessing it's a guy.
Oh, I thought you said Grace. That makes more sense.
Reese.
Grace?
Reese.
Right.
Rice?
Fuck
Witherspoon? That's gonna be the new joke.
It's just fuck you.
Me being a little goof, and everyone gets like so pissed about it.
But Reese Frake Waterfield has done films such as Go Viral, The Area 51 Incident, The Killing Tree, and Fire NATO.
I also read that he has a upcoming Bambi horror movie in the works,
Yeah, he does.
and maybe another upcoming one I forgot.
Correct. We'll get into that.
There's a lot of Disney stuff that's becoming what's it called?
Public domain.
Thank you. God damn it. I knew the word earlier thinking about this one. But yeah, like Mickey Mouse I know they're gonna re-up on Mickey Mouse for sure, but his public domain's running out like January or February 2024.
And anyone can use him.
Yeah, I mean until they
theory.
like buy the copyright again.
Yeah.
Or I don't know how that works. Could you
Because
like
wouldn't someone have bought this one? I think we could just make Mickey Mouse porn after this.
They must have just stopped caring and thought that like the royalties were more money than keeping it to themselves.
No.
Like having royalties is better than monopoly in some cases, but if you're Disney, the monopoly is always better until you rule the world.
Because how is he doing a Bambi one if that's Disney? Aren't
That's
they
a
ever?
separate Disney thing, though. It's not like all of Disney's public domain. It was like Mickey Mouse specifically is running out in January.
But so is Bambi if he's going to make this movie.
Yeah.
Bambi might be public domain.
Because there's
But
no
how
way
would that be possible? Yeah.
Probably the same thing.
They
where
just
it's
let it lapse and they didn't care.
I don't know if it's a lapsing thing or if it's just when you create something, there's a time limit on how much time you have to keep it to yourself.
But why
Could
would Mickey
be.
Mouse be special then?
Because he's like the guy. That's like why Pikachu's special to Pokemon, dude.
What Pokemon was made like 80 years after Mickey Mouse.
I mean, he was.
Yeah, but like it's still the same amount of importance to his brand. I mean, Pokemon's like one of the highest growing things ever. Sorry.
Did you just fart in my chair?
No, my foot is rubbing on the leather. I don't know how public domain.
I hate capitalism.
You
Well,
guys
I will
look
get-
at the thing. I'll look at public domain.
It's in here. I'll get into the public domain Winnie the Pooh shit.
Yeah, I just want to know how it
With Mickey
works.
Mouse.
I'm gonna research it.
It's not a part of it.
I'm our producer for a second. You guys
Continue.
talk.
Okay.
What has he written? Who's the writer?
It's same writer. There's the same writer. He did the same as what he directed, except he didn't direct Go Viral or Fire NATO. So basically just the Killing Tree and the Area 51 incident. So not a lot of body of work for Reese here. Reese Freight
Seems like a young whippersnapper cutting his teeth.
Or so old. Seth found something.
I haven't figured out public domain, but I figured out that
That does seem like a semester-long class in
Yeah.
a law school.
Yeah, but I'm a smart guy. I could figure it out in 4 or 5 seconds.
But yeah,
No, the original version of Mickey Mouse on the steamboat where he's like still racist, like this one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Willie.
Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, Steamboat Willie. He's entering public domain, not Mickey Mouse.
Okay, so we can do Steamboat Willie shit.
Yeah, we can do racist Mickey shit. Cool. And then a cast for you guys today. You got Nikolai Leon. You got Maria Taylor. You got Natasha Rose Mills. Amber Doig Thorne.
Good name.
To Doig. You got Danielle Ronald. Natasha Tosini. Paula Coys. And May Kelly.
Haven't heard of one of them.
Have you heard of 2 of them?
What?
Have you heard of 2 of them?
No.
He hasn't heard of any of them. Have you found anything, Seth?
Yeah, a little bit. So copyright runs out 95 years after publication or 70 years after the death of the author or creator.
Okay.
And I'm trying to see if you can like buy it back.
I wonder if Disney has assassins killing authors
Killing
so
potential
they can get their work 25 years ahead of schedule.
Oh, this is interesting. Works published before January of 1978. The term is 95 years from publication. After January of 78, it is the life of the author plus 70 years.
So Disney
Ooh.
definitely has assassins then.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Any giant corporation does.
Yeah.
of course. They saw a CEO fucking a dude, and they kill everybody around him. That's how it works, Seth.
Yeah. Yeah, Seth. That's how it works.
Sorry, I'm still Googling.
You see somebody fucking a dude.
He's still
and
in
you kill
law
him.
school.
And you kill him. I
Yeah.
am in law school right now.
And then a plot for you guys for Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. After Christopher Robin abandons them for college, Pooh and Piglet embark on a bloody rampage as they search for a new source of food.
Is that what they're hungry?
That was their initial.
That was
Reasoning.
their initial when he was a kid.
Correct.
This new source of food.
But then it becomes just kind of revenge and
Yeah.
bloodlust. And then some history
Yeah.
for you guys. I've got history of both Winnie the Pooh and the film. So first off, Winnie the Pooh is a 1926 children's book by English author A.A. Milne and English illustrator E.H. Shepard. The book is set in the fictional 100-Acre Wood with a collection of short stories following the adventures of an anthropomorphic teddy bear, Winnie the Pooh, and his friends Christopher Robin, Piglet, Eeyore, Owl, Rabbit, Kanga, and Roo. It is the first of 2 story collections by Milne about Winnie the Pooh, the second being The House at Pooh Corner from 1928. Milne and Shepard collaborated previously for English humor magazine Punch, and in 1924 created When We Were Young, a poetry collection. Among the characters in the poetry book was a teddy bear Shepard modeled after his son's toy. Following this, Shepard encouraged Milne to write about his son Christopher Robin Milne's toys, and so they became the inspiration for the characters in Winnie the Pooh. The book was published on October 14th, 1926, and was both well received by critics and a commercial success, selling 150,000 copies before the end of the year in just 2 months. Critical analysis of the book has held that it represents a rural Arcadia, separated from the world issues or problems, and is without purposeful subtext. Winnie the Pooh has been translated in over 50 languages, and the stories and characters in the books have been adapted in other media, most notably into a franchise by the Walt Disney Company, beginning with Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree in 1966 as a double feature with The Ugly Dachshund. Now for this film...
Ugly Dachshund.
Now for this film, it's a 2023 British independent slasher film. It serves as a horror reimagining to A.A. Milne and E. Shepard's Winnie the Pooh books. Production of this film became possible in 2022 after A.A. Milne's novel Winnie the Pooh from 1926 entered the public domain in the U.S., which marked the first appearances of Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, and Christopher Robin, thus lapsing the characters into the public domain.
Bless you.
The film's characters could not, however, resemble the Disney versions, who debuted in 1966 and are protected by copyright still.
That's true.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey was originally set for a nationwide one-night event, but a spike in online popularity had expanded it to a major worldwide theatrical release. And a sequel is set to debut in 2024, and a shared universe, a Marvel Cinematic Universe for Winnie the Pooh, is currently in development.
What happened to
with
Seth?
horror films based around Peter Pan and the Bambi franchises.
Okay.
There you go, Lucas. Woo. Domain.
Yeah, I found out a little bit more in my
Yes,
Law
Your Honor.
school.
my journeys.
Judge.
So it can't be copyrighted again, but apparently you can trademark it. Don't really know what the difference is. But essentially you can't get it back to be like people can't use it.
Okay.
It's in the public domain, everyone can use it. Because they found a couple different people, like let's say for example I buy Dracula.
Ooh.
And then
bleh.
A separate
much?
post. I don't know how much Dracula cost, but a separate answer
$8.
from a separate question on this forum is like, let's say you want to copy Bram Stoker's Dracula. Like, why is everybody talking about Dracula in the public domain? It just seemed perfect for
our kind of
our
Discord
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, once it's in the public domain, it stays there,
Okay.
and that's kind of cool. There's like a time bomb.
It's
on
kind of
it.
like a
So, like
chill
Lord of
guy.
the Rings?
Yeah.
Is that public domain then?
No, because it hasn't been out for more than however many years.
It was.
It's
I'm
not
sure it was
close.
published before '78, but 95 years on top of if that was written in the '50s.
Correct.
Really?
Yeah.
It was written like the 1200s.
I think you're thinking of Shakespeare, maybe.
No, he was 1600s, late 1500s.
You're thinking of all the Chinese literature that Shakespeare ripped off, maybe.
Maybe.
That's public domain.
The other thing that you can do is instead of just using their stuff, you can buy the rights to use them. So then you have to pay out to use these characters and things,
Yeah.
which some people will. Excuse me. Some people won't allow anyway because they're like, "Oh, you'll ruin the media or the face of it or whatnot."
The Winnie the Pooh of it.
Correct. But if you're willing to shell out to Disney to get Winnie the Pooh,
Did they own Winnie the Pooh?
yeah, that's what I said.
That's why there's no
I thought you said-
Tigger.
I thought you said that
Correct.
because he was after.
He
all
was
the-
not in the original.
Gotcha. And that's the only thing that became public domain.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. History's done, which means it's budget time.
Let's guess the vibes.
But guess my
Ooh.
vibe.
Yeah. I have a pink aura. Are you doing like okay?
It's some jazz.
Yeah. I couldn't hear it quite through the Skype call, but I get it now. Oh shit. He's off the map.
Just give it about
$1.5 million for me. That's my guess.
That's a good guess. Damn. Sorry, there's a song I'm thinking of. I haven't even
don't
thought
know.
about it. 2 million.
I'm gonna keep my guess,
Okay,
sir.
winner, Your Honor. The winner today is Lucas.
Damn.
Next.
I couldn't tell us what it was. It was zero.
It's $100,000.
Ooh, cheapies.
A little cheapy. Which Classic for horror films. They're
Yeah.
easy to make.
Adorable.
They're usually cheap. Yeah.
Adorable.
That's what I thought he said. Did you say adorable?
Adorable. Little plucky movie.
Yeah, that's what I think of when I watch this film. Seth, what do you think this made opening weekend?
Fuck. You say it got like a bunch of hype after the opening weekend or before?
So it's going to be a major one-night event,
Yeah.
or a one-night event. But then
They got hype before.
there was a lot of online praise for it. I wouldn't say praise, but online hype. Yeah, that made it a major worldwide theatrical
Buzz.
release.
Damn, I don't know.
A lot of buzz. Yeah, Buzz Lightyear.
6 million?
Okay.
I can't tell if that's a good or bad guess anymore.
I think it's a pretty good guess. I'm gonna say $2 million.
That was what I was thinking.
The winner today is Lukas.
Fuck, I should have said 2. I should have.
Next.
Oh, I hate this.
Got you again. 652,000.
Okay.
I had
Lukas
6.5
wins
times
again.
the budget already.
Yeah, but worldwide it made that?
That was opening weekend.
Yeah, but still.
Lukas, how about US and Canada?
Off of a 6,
Show
I'll
me
say
10.
$4 million.
Oh. What is he talking about? I'm going to say $400,000. Yeah. I'll say 2
Million?
million.
Okay.
Ooh.
One of you guys is so close. And it's Seth.
Thank God, dude.
Ooh.
I thank you for giving that one to me, Lucas. I
And
appreciate it.
worldwide.
You kind of handed that one to me.
How
by
much,
guess.
Brandon?
1.8 million.
Ooh.
Very
Ooh.
close. Fuck you,
And lastly, worldwide, Seth.
mister.
Yeah. Your Honor, worldwide.
Yeah, I think I said this earlier. China did not like this movie for sure. I'm gonna keep 2 million.
Okay.
Don't say 1.8. I'll kill you.
$4 million.
4 million. One of you guys is so close.
Let's go.
And it's Lukas.
Hey! What a turnaround.
It was all building up to be you.
It was. All the signs pointed to me. They said, "Don't guess 1.8." I know you want to. I should have let him do it.
Pussy.
It was 4.9 million.
My ass is not a
Man, pretty
pussy.
close.
So
3 to
your
1.
ass is not a pussy.
I had to say it because Lucas implied it.
Pussy.
So
See, he did it again. Too quietly for the censors to
he
pick
did. So it made 49 times its budget. That's a win.
Up.
That's
Yeah,
a- that's
no,
a
it's not a
win.
win.
That's a winnie.
That's not a winnie.
That's a
No.
witty.
That's
Thanks, Lucas. Fuck you,
No,
Seth.
God damn it! I knew this. Would
How's that not a
backfire.
Winnie?
It's not a Winnie because it's a loss for the artistic process and caring about what you're doing. Did you watch Lamageddon, Lucas?
No.
Okay,
Devin did though.
good. How much was that one? $3,000.
Yes, because
Yeah.
he got it on a grant from his teacher.
10
Is that
times better than
artistic?
this movie.
Ooh.
10 times better.
Had some
I mean,
art-
it's still not good, but 10 times better.
artistry.
You gave it like an 8.
I did.
Still
Maybe
not
a
good.
9.
I have to check this out.
Just because I loved it.
So 100,000, 4.9 million. We have a Winnie today.
We out here.
That's-
No.
We can still win it up in the ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I meant like the movie. Like they made their
Oh,
money back.
yeah,
It
the
was
movie's a
Winnie.
clear Winnie.
I don't like it.
Clear.
I don't-
like honey.
I don't value success by money.
That's
I'm
why.
with Seth, actually. He convinced me.
No. You don't get a switch after telling me to fuck off like 40 seconds ago.
Taglines?
No.
Okay, next.
No, I'll do it.
There are 3 of them.
I'm like begging now.
Please.
Wait, I was kidding.
I'm an idiot.
I'm stupid. Number first, a horror retelling of the famous legend of Winnie the Pooh.
Nice.
Legend.
I mean, probably.
Famous, maybe, but
Fucking
a legend.
legend.
It's not like he fought off
I'm with Lucas.
the Spartans.
He was a legend.
He was in
like
war
an
once.
army of 300.
He was in War Horse.
Wait, were the 300 Spartans or Romans?
Spartans.
Trojans.
No.
Spartans.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Trojans and the Spartans?
Trojans and Spartans.
Trojans had a horse. They gave the
Yes.
Greeks.
Of Troy, and
Yeah.
they are Italy.
No, the Greeks gave the Trojans a horse.
It's a Trojan
So where do the
horse.
Spartans fit in?
Trojan horse.
Spartans
for
are
the
different.
Trojans. But
They
Troy,
fought
I
off
know that.
Xerxes.
Troy is Italy or Greece?
Greece.
Italy.
Italy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Spartans are Greek.
The Greeks went over to get the Trojans, but they weren't Spartans. They were just nondescript Greeks.
Who won that war anyway?
The Greeks.
And who will history remember?
The Trojans.
The Italians.
No, because of their pizza.
Dude, people think about Italy way more than Greece.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. They were right. Men do think about the Roman Empire.
Marina has been trying to figure out what her Roman Empire is.
It's I'm not gonna say that's a bad joke. Number two.
No, wait, she's come up with 3. The first one is when LL Cool J hosted the lip sync battle, and it was Tom Holland and Zendaya, and Tom Holland did the umbrella dance to lip sync battle on TV.
It's like her personal Roman Empire.
Next,
Not like women's Roman Empire.
no, these are Marina's.
Because I was gonna say like Joan of Arc
Next-
burning at the stake.
Next, Marina's is Pitch Perfect. All the songs from Pitch Perfect.
Okay.
He might. And then the next one is that SNL skit with Pete Davidson and Timothy Chalamet where they skeet and
I don't know why you guys love that sketch so much.
it's a good one.
It's fine.
It's a pretty good one.
Number 2. This ain't no bedtime story.
Ooh, the Adam Sandler movie.
Good movie.
No.
Bad movie.
It was his last decent
I'm with
movie.
you, Lucas. Well, he did Hustle.
Huh?
Hustle.
Well, okay.
He did
Before
Uncut
before
Gems.
Before Hustle and Uncut Gems, there was like an 8-year period where all he put out was shit. And
Including-
Bedtime Story was kind of it was
Including
bad.
Bedtime Story.
I'm just saying that was like leagues above what he put out after that. Besides those two, and it was bad.
No,
It was like a 5.
I'm thinking Bedtime Stories is in that mix. The best one that he
I
had
have it on
before,
DVD.
the best one that he had before
It's like a talking
that,
gerbil in it.
Yeah, that's why it's like a 5.
Bad.
It's not that
The
bad.
best-
You guys
it's not,
have
it's not that bad.
shit-colored glasses
It's
on
not
right
that
now.
bad.
It's not that bad.
I think the cutoff is Click.
I think you're wrong, but I don't have
Click's
any
bad.
empirical evidence to dispute
Click's
that.
pretty good.
And Click is good. And number
Click's
3, did you know he was the most recent winner of the Mark Twain Humor and Literature?
What a
Award?
weird tagline.
Yeah, weird one.
He was? Did he write something?
I don't think it was a literature. It was a
Bedtime
Mark.
Stories.
It was a Mark Twain. It's like a humor award.
Is it a
for
Lifetime Achievement
excellency
Award?
and- yeah, something like that. Somebody gets it every year. It was a question at trivia. And it was like who won it in 2001. And I was thinking like Mark Twain Award. I don't know. Was Jane Austen funny? Because I had no idea. So I'm like thinking about it. I googled it later. It was Whoopi Goldberg.
Nice.
That won it.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
But I
Jane
look at
Austen.
current. I don't know who's funny.
So funny. Should have been you for that joke you just made there.
No, yeah. But no, I looked up
5-year-old Seth accepting this award.
the 5-year-old.
Yeah, in 2001.
Oh right. No, but I looked up
Can't do math over here.
the most recent winner. It's Adam Sandler.
Okay.
Yeah,
You should
Whoopi
have
Goldberg's the
invited-
first woman to win it.
You should have invited Lucas and I to that.
Yeah, I should have invited you for sure. I just didn't think you guys were.
Wow, Lucas, he didn't even care.
You don't. Whatever. Number 3 is "We'll be friends forever, won't we?" In
Ooh.
like a seductive tone. It's in
Spooky
parentheses,
way.
seductively.
I didn't put that.
No, that the guys who wrote the tagline did. You just copy and pasted it.
Yeah, they
Paste
didn't.
without formatting.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gaslighting the listeners.
This
right
ain't no bedtime stories. My favorite of these.
now. Hmm.
I like the spooky one.
Yeah, I think
It's obviously not one.
it's obviously not one. I would do third. I'll do the third one.
2 decent ones actually for this kind of film.
Yeah.
Taglines of our own.
Winnie or won't he kill you?
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was thinking Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I Shrunk the Kids.
That's good.
Winnie the Boo.
Winnie the Pooh.
You liked it.
How about
He loves it.
Winnie Testaverde?
Mmm.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Leans in, but okay. He's about to
We're
shoot on
talking.
me. Now we're getting going.
What about
Winslow
The
the Pooh.
The
Carl Winslow the Pooh.
there you go.
nice.
What about like Christopher Robin my ass?
This is the marketplace of ideas.
Facebook market. Yeah. Christopher Robin my ass.
That's good because he's like, oh, that's my colon now, and he's like running off, but you're
He's
still connected
robbing
to
you.
it. He's like holding you by a 20-foot rope, but you zoom in, you're like, that's not a rope, that's Brandon's colon, and Christopher Robin's stealing it.
I was thinking like proverbial, like, you know, they took my money for seeing this film. But he could steal my colon. I think you're right.
I think literally stealing your ass is better. That is a good one. H's after the letter W. It's probably yeah.
It's just the
the W first was
oh,
because you can't really like write down that noise you just made.
Yeah,
How many H's do you think that is?
Like 4 ghost emojis.
Yeah.
That's what it.
That's the tagline. 4 ghost
emojis and like a jar of honey and a bear.
Perfect.
All right. Next.
Right. Facts.
What'd you call me?
Ooh. No, we're not counting down. We have to figure out what our facts are.
Oh.
What about
peanut butter and fact sandwich?
Dude, peanut butter and honey is so damn good.
You know what I was thinking?
It's way better than jelly.
Oh, for sure. Because
like
the honey,
different... Yeah. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it like solidifies into the bread, so there's a little bit of a crunch sometimes. You let it sit.
You use crunchy peanut butter?
No. The honey hardens in the bread.
But do you use crunchy peanut butter?
I do love crunchy.
Yeah, because it gives that crunch.
Yeah,
we got into it.
But a honey crunch is so much different from a peanut crunch.
Marina and I got into a big spat with my family about peanut butter and jelly.
An argument?
Yeah.
I would fight your family about peanut butter and jelly.
What about put the facts in the bag?
Ooh, have we done that?
This is a holdup.
Allen bag.
We did do that one. You're right. I forgot.
Man, if we back in our brackets, if we were giving out awards for best cats fact name, that would have been the winner for that first and second. Put the facts in the bag.
Oh man, back in our prime of facts names.
Yeah, we're a little out of season.
A little bit. Our winner was Bart.
That's pretty good. Bart's a pretty.
That's good. Never mind.
Don't sleep on Bart.
Never mind. This is
we're our heyday.
I am 27. That's the prime, right? Am I 27?
Yeah. Not a prime number.
It's not.
29 though.
It's divisible by 6.
No,
but I think our facts.
Prime facts.
Prime facts.
How about foreign facts? Because this movie was clearly not made on U.S. soil, and that's kind of a disgrace.
Nah.
What's nah? Lukas is nodding in approval, and he's kind of squinting when you said nah. So
I veto.
You can't. Oh, you should. You get a veto. Yeah. Lukas got a. I haven't vetoed yet. I can't wait for mine.
You guys have the greatest credit facts.
What was that?
Parkside credit facts.
Parkside credit facts. What does that mean?
I saw that ad earlier for Parkside Credit Union today.
When? Where? What?
On a bus.
This is a local ad.
All right, I like it.
That's not bad.
Now that I know the background, I like
Caesar and facts. I'm just firing off the hip here, boys.
100-acre facts.
It's hold on. I gotta Google something real quick.
Bald-headed facts.
Oh shit! Didn't we do that already? How about it took 95 years, but we finally have a facsimile to the original.
Ooh,
it's a lot of words.
Public domain facts.
Yeah.
Public fact main.
Public fact main. I just want to do facsimile.
Goofy goes to Fax Town.
To college. Goofy goes to college. We got it.
Why did you jump to college?
We get Goof Facts.
Goofy's going to college.
Goof Facts goes to college.
Seemed appropriate.
Goof Facts goes to college.
Okay, fine. If we have to put facts in there.
So why do we don't
get lost?
Maybe
we just put them in college.
We just do Bart's ones.
This is different, mind you, than when he went back to college with his son. This is his original time around.
Wait, he went back to college and they just dropped him off at college?
No.
They're like roommates?
We enrolled. He's like, this is I was here once.
I'm going back. All right, here's what we do. We pause right now and we decide after.
Can't
Why
believe
do we
we
do
rolled
that?
with
Why
that.
should anybody listen to me?
This
Can I
changes
go back in
nothing.
time and veto that?
Yeah, what the-
We're still in the
It's
same
just-
situation.
All you guys had to do was say anything. You just couldn't do it. I'm an idiot savant. Don't let me have any power.
Savant.
I guess it's Goof Facts goes to college.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that works for me. It was, honestly, whoever spoke after the... I didn't even think you guys were going to pause. How did I get away with that?
I don't know. It's stupid.
I
There's
got
so many
wise to it halfway
Okay,
through.
no. It was.
I was crying by that point.
It was.
I got rejected.
It was the Star Wars Holiday Special. Sorry to bring this up again,
Yeah.
but we were trying to get into, maybe it was the end of the movie, maybe it was facts, but we had to take a pause. But we got in this big Weird Al Yankovic
Oh,
tangent.
yeah.
And we're saying I Love Rocky Road and whatnot.
Yeah,
And
and
you're
then
like,
we all stopped.
yeah,
at
and
the
you
same
were
time.
like, he's really become a lot more refined now.
Yeah.
And then it just
All of
stopped.
us.
And then when we come back and like, why was that the pause?
I
We
love
knew.
it. We knew.
We didn't, because then you're trying to pause us again. We're like, what is that? You're like, we have to pause. We're like, we already did it.
Yeah.
Remember the weird?
I love just making this show worse. It's a
Better.
It's a pastime. of
The
mine.
bad, the bad, and the bad.
What if we did worst movie last?
Ooh. Facts for you. I've got 1, 2,
What do they
3,
call it,
4,
Brandon?
5, 6, 7. Goofax goes to college.
Number 1.
Goof Facts.
Number 1. There was controversy surrounding this film among both the general public and the Winnie the Pooh fan community. With Frank, why is that?
They're different people.
There shouldn't be a community of those people. You should relax. It's a child's book.
Relax facts.
Ooh, let's change it.
We'll save it.
Save
Put a
it.
pin in that.
There we go.
So there was controversy surrounding the film between the general public and the Winnie the Pooh fan community, with Frank Waterfield claiming that he and the other members on the film's production received death threats and petitions for the film to be canceled.
Nice. That's appropriate.
I should have put petitions first and then
Petition.
he received death threats and petitions. To stuff.
Yeah. I'm new in town.
And
That
He's
was a
got
John
AIDS.
Mulaney bit. Yeah. Thank you.
next. This is kind of a little guessing one, because as we were watching this,
Oh.
Seth was trying to take a guess at how long this took to film.
Oh yeah, I was trying to take.
What
it.
did you say?
I think I said a month.
12 days.
One of you guys is so.
Is this part of our score?
Yeah.
Yeah.
13 days.
Okay. One of you guys is so.
No.
It says
11.
Lucas.
11.
I win.
8 days.
Damn, I hate it
Nice.
here. There's no coming back for me.
4-1. You have to get all of the last ones.
Yeah, there's no coming back for me.
You can hit him on the dot, though.
Yeah. You could get 8
Plus,
points.
I didn't even watch the movie.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's on the YouTube. People listening, Lucas only watched half an hour.
Sorry,
Half an
it was,
hour.
it was homecoming week.
And the Vikings one.
Ooh.
They
Barely.
did. I didn't get to really watch it.
Barely against the
I was
Panthers.
too busy coming home.
You're too busy coming because they
Oh.
won.
Oh yeah.
So 8 days. Real short. Real short. Oh, why is his head so turned?
He's mad.
Next, in Hong Kong and Macau, the movie was pulled from cinemas just 2 days before its release. Cinema chains in the two cities cited technical reasons as the cause, but the classic character of Winnie the Pooh has been used to mock China's president, Xi Jinping, by netizens and pro-democracy protests in Hong Kong, which you also talked about.
Yeah, I knew that already. I didn't know his name, but
And
I knew he
now
like
that I said
outlawed
it, what's
Winnie
his
the
name?
Pooh memes. Xi Jinping,
It's close.
General Chow,
No.
General So's chicken. His name is Panda Express, Brandon.
So we almost had another international incident on our hands.
Correct.
With me calling the president racist things.
That's the other one, yeah.
Yeah. This
Our
podcast host
president.
called a
is
China
Obama.
guy the N-word.
Next, this is pretty obvious, but this is the first live-action movie of Winnie the Pooh that is not made by Disney, as well as the first one made for mature audiences.
Ooh.
Good fact.
Yeah.
This is like the second live action Winnie the Pooh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The Christopher
But
Robin
not
movie?
made by
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
I didn't see it.
I neither. It was like that Peter Rabbit bullshit movie too.
I didn't see that.
I don't know about that.
Besides an animal, I'm surprised you don't.
I know, right?
Yeah, when did it come out though? Like 2016,
I
probably.
think later.
March 24th, 2016, probably.
After he dipped from the game.
Yeah.
Catch me out here. I'm dipping.
Yeah,
I'm dipping on the animal-based movies.
Never seen the movie. I know exactly when it was released.
Next.
What's your range? Like 03 to 2012 for me?
I think 01 to
13.
2010.
I think it's 12 or 13. I don't think it's 10.
It was 12 or 13, and it's either 01 or 03.
Yeah. But I think 03 to 10 is a fairer range for me. You guys give me too much credit with 01 to 13.
3 to
Next.
10, yeah. Gooby range.
Gooby.
Yeah,
Right in the Gooby zone.
Tigger was originally going to be in this film, but he wasn't shown to the copyright of Disney.
That guy.
Public domain shit.
Hops around on a tail.
Doesn't ring a bell.
What else is his deal?
He stutters. He's got a lisp.
Okay. Is he like he's like an athlete or something?
He's very strong and fast.
He is.
And his catchphrase is because that's what Tiggers do. But I don't know what he says before that. I think it's different every time.
Yeah.
I think he's a man of many talents.
I know that the Winnie the Pooh is supposed to like represent all the different
diabetes.
No.
They didn't know what diabetes
the different
was in the 20s.
each of the characters can represent a mental, not diabetes, like a psychiatric thing, and his is ADHD.
I think he just wrote different characters down.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because you could do that for like literally any show you've watched.
SpongeBob.
Yeah. Every one of those characters, like Squidward's depression, SpongeBob's ADHD, Patrick is
sloth.
Do it for the good doctor.
Patrick is the good doctor.
Next, Frank Waterfield also expressed interest in making films about Thor, the Norse god of thunder, as well as the copyrighted franchises such as Teletubbies and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's just trying to dip into everything.
He seems to like money.
Money.
Mr. Krabs style.
Oh, greed.
Yeah, that's why this movie wasn't a win for me. Fire. September. Long ago.
And my last fact.
Ultimate.
Fact. I am the one to weigh a ton. Is that this ranks in IMDb bottom 100.
Let's go.
Officially, not an unofficial one.
I'll show you my bottom 100.
Do it right now. He's not wearing underwear, folks.
It's true. I'm not going to do it.
Okay. This comes in at number 51. Others that we have done.
Calculating.
Number 4, Bigfoot versus DB Cooper.
Good movie.
Number 5.
When are we going to do number 1?
Huh?
When are we going to watch number 1?
Daniel the Wizard?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
Number 5, Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas.
Bad movie.
Number 6, Birdemic 2.
Good movie.
Number 11, Birdemic.
Good movie.
Number 15, The Hottie and the Naughty.
Pretty good movie.
Number 21, A Talking Cat.
A pretty good movie.
Number 22, The Star Wars Holiday Special.
No.
27, Bobbleheads, the movie.
Pretty bad.
Number 40, Santa with Muscles.
Good movie.
And he means that.
I've met everyone.
Number 45, The Skateboard Kid.
Yeesh.
Pretty bad movie.
Bad movie.
Number 46, Spaceships 2, Zartog Strikes Back.
Bad movie.
It was fun.
Are you claiming it?
No, it's bad. The first one's good. That one's bad.
Number 47, Cats.
Probably
Haven't
bad.
seen it.
Bad. Number 50, Gooby.
Good movie.
What?
I give it like a 7.
You gave it like a 2.
Oh, I give Gooby a 7.
Retroactively.
Then there's
fair.
this at 51. And then you've got Mac and Me at 81.
Bad movie.
You gave that a higher score than Gooby.
Right. I don't have fond memories of math.
But what about the alien pulling the gun out?
That was crazy.
That was really
He wasn't a danger.
He won't hurt you.
Strongest thing I ever created with a gun.
a powerful scene. Yeah. Well, it's like Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel, the ceiling painting. Beautiful. But the rest of what they did in that church, horrifying.
Yeah.
It doesn't justify what they did.
92, Dragon Wars. The
Kind
War.
of does.
Bad movie.
What is this?
Dragon Wars.
I never saw it.
Number
I bet it was great.
93, Leprechaun 4 in Space.
Bad movie.
Number 94, The Room.
Bad movie.
Bad movie. And then The Adventures of Food Boy, High School Superhero just fell off, along with The Wicker Man, Mel, Llamageddon, and The Cat in the Hat.
No.
Just out of here, Mel. See you later, Mel.
I guess they're free from hell, yeah.
Free from Mel.
Ooh. What about Kirk Cousins Saves Christmas?
Ooh.
Where's that on the list?
I'd watch that.
I'd watch that too.
I'd watch that.
He's like, look, it's Justin Jefferson underneath the Christmas tree. He's trying to save Christmas, and he like accidentally throws it to the priest, who returns it for a pick six.
Oh, I thought he was gonna throw it into the tree, and it falls, and it's on the ground, and he got sacked, and he's looking at the ground. He's like, "This tree in the presence kind of looks like New Jerusalem if you look at it this way."
Kind of looks like the Twin Cities skyline if you look at it properly.
That's pretty good.
I don't know why.
They're kind of the same guy.
But that is going to
guy.
end our
I mean, Cousins
Goofax.
is pretty religious.
Goofax goes to college, so.
No degree.
Goofax.
You didn't. No.
Goofax goes to college and drops out. New name of the facts.
We're not renaming
Spoilers.
it. Which means we can. Yeah, that's in the part of the movie.
I need to
Jesus.
watch it again. I didn't even know that.
Which means we can get into the movie.
Moogie.
Being haunted.
Me being awoken from my
Thrills
chamber.
and
Me being woke.
chills.
Thrills and chills, friends.
Oh, B.
Then pay your bills, friend. Plenty spooky, that one.
Take your pills, friends.
You've gone too far.
Because you put them in your head.
It's not funny.
Like your drink.
did.
No,
would.
quit trying to say it.
You would. You put it right at Krellman would put it right in his head.
Yeah, and he'd be like, I'm afraid to take pills, like gagging on it.
I can't take pills.
Someone pours a bunch of ibuprofen in there, and his blood is so thin.
It'd be so easy to kill that guy. I mean, it'd be easy with just like a gun.
poison
You could secretly poison him.
Yeah,
so
or a
easily.
lightsaber.
You're like on the ceiling, just dropping coke into his
Birds
brain
above his
hole.
head, or it's like a medical emergency.
Shits in his
It's in his blood. Yeah.
That's funny.
No, a bird above shits and it lands in his head mouth.
Yeah.
That'd be so good. Like the scenes in like spy movies where they're slipping a tab of poison to somebody's drink and it fizzes up for a sec. You can just drop it directly into his
just
head.
walk by, just
He's like, thank you.
Oh, he tips his whatever. He can't tip anything. He doesn't wear a hat because his mouth.
it's all full of liquid because he drank too much.
Does he talk with a mouth and eat with a different mouth on top of his head?
Of course, that way he doesn't
No,
choke.
not of course. I asked him why.
Nicole Kidman here.
Nicole Kidman's here.
She's got
I
a
have
hole
two
in her
mouths.
head.
Yeah, you guys had the same idea.
Where's her
That's funny.
second mouth?
On top of her head.
You know where it is.
It's on top of her head.
Sure.
She's got 3 mouths.
Sure. If that's where you think it is.
Where do you think it is?
I'm not going to say.
So,
It's right below her other mouth. She's got a smaller mouth.
The third mouth went to college, duh.
Yeah, that's right.
But it didn't get a degree.
But Nicole Kidman's here, and I forgot what movie we watched. Hold on. I actually don't remember at all.
Winnie,
Nobody tell me. Okay, thank you.
you're welcome.
So 3-mouth Nicole went to college. She didn't get a degree. We're getting into the movie. This will be fun because, like we said, Lukas didn't see the last 2/3 of it. So
Let's go.
movie opens. Christopher Robin came across a very scary adolescent mutant toy animals. These are Winnie, Kanga, Owl,
They're
Eeyore,
like
and Piglet.
People, kind of.
Yeah. Anthropomorphic. It's all done in like sketch drawing, the animation is. But they become best friends. They hang out all the time until he has to leave and go to college. And now the animals are starving. So what do? They eat Eeyore.
Was he like
And
giving him food?
he was.
Was he?
I think so. Must have.
I don't think they talk
But
about it.
they don't talk at all.
No,
but-
I mean the movie.
Oh. But they hate all humans now.
Yeah.
And they ate Eeyore, yeah.
And the 80 or
And
the cool one.
what are they doing with humanity?
They renounced it.
They renounced humanity.
Yes.
So they're not going to have anything to do with it, but they do a lot. And so, that's my
They're
next
like, we're
note. They
never gonna
renounced.
talk.
My next note is they renounced their humanity
Yeah.
and returned to their animalistic roots and vowed to never talk again. Cut to 5 years later. Oh, so this isn't 5 years.
Yeah. Okay.
This is 5. So he was a kid, and now 5 years later, he's back getting married
He must have been 18 going
because
to
he was going to college. So he's a 23-year-old.
Yeah, he's going to college.
He's walking through the 100-acre
Goof-ass.
woods with his soon-to-be wife, or maybe current wife,
with Goof.
and he
His
says
wife,
he
I think.
doesn't.
It was his wife.
Says he doesn't want to keep any secrets from her, so that's why he brought her to 100-acre woods because he's got some friends to introduce her to. Because she's been like, "You are fucking
You're
crazy."
insane. Remember?
She doesn't believe him about his animal friends from
He
childhood.
looks like a hype beast.
Who's the hype beast?
Christopher Robin. He's got a fuckboy haircut.
He does. He's got the Justin Timberlake look going on.
He's a cat somewhere.
Yeah.
He looked like he could be a very good Nazi.
Hadn't thought of it.
Is there a good Nazi, Brandon?
Yeah. Which one's your favorite?
Krellman?
Good answer, Steve.
Show me Krellman.
Yeah.
No, don't show me.
Steve Harvey, like,
Put him away.
what is your favorite Nazi? Steve, I'm not going to answer that.
Krellman's 100.
All of those.
Well, she doesn't believe him about his animal friends from childhood, but she's here to support him. So they're walking through and they hear a noise. And they go to where they used to hang out the woods, but it looks way different. There are now bloody handprints on honey jars, just chains hanging everywhere. There's a grave that just says "Rip Eeyore" on some cardboard.
So funny.
And she's like, this is kind of freaky. He's like, let's just go. You're just being weird.
You're just being weird. And then it starts pouring on them.
Yeah.
They show no urgency to get out of the rain.
Yeah, they're just like, well, weird.
But they end up making it inside like their old playhouse or something. It was a full house in the woods.
Yeah.
But it's empty.
He even said this looks bigger than it did before.
Yeah, he did. It's empty. And then they find a picture. She holds up this. She's like, "Oh my God, what is this?" It's unknown. We never see it. But it has a scary depiction of Christopher on it, supposedly. So Eeyore, or
I think it was just a picture of him that was crumpled up and like burned.
Sure.
And he was like, why would they
Trying to
crumple and
eat it.
burn a picture of me? They love me.
It's covered in honey and
Yeah.
cum.
They drew like a upside down crucifix on him and a mustache.
they do that cool ass S thing, and they're like, "Oh my God, what is this?"
Who did this? Like a 13-year-old. Oh, that's good.
They drew a cube where you do the square on top of the square.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
they
always
connect the
sick,
lines.
though.
Yeah,
That's just sick.
yeah, that's fucking. But something has eventually come inside the cabin while they're in there. So what?
Every time you and I are like doing a thing over here, I look over Lukas. He's just been not scowling, but like inquisitively furrowed. If that makes sense. He's doing
Yeah, that's exactly.
And I look back and I have to infer how long he's been doing it.
Because you guys are dancing
Yeah.
on a podcast.
We're like, remember the squares.
Well, something has come inside this cabin house playhouse thing, so they hide until it falls asleep. And they end up sneaking out of it, and as they get out, Piglet's there. Immediately chokes out Mary with a chain. And
For fucked up Piglet.
Yeah, no, he's not cute little Piglet. He's
a grown man.
He's a full-on warthog.
With like a paper bag over his head.
Yeah.
And he chokes out Mary, Christopher's wife, with a chain as Christopher watches, but he does nothing to stop. He
doesn't
just,
do shit.
"Hey, just please stop, Piggy."
Yeah. Yeah, for like 30 seconds. After she's dead.
Please stop.
Mommy.
We were friends.
Well, more round friends.
He's not seeing that. Well, Piglet's strangling his wife.
But so Christopher has to get out of there because Mary's dead now. Gets cornered in a bone maze. They should have known that this bone maze tunnel thing was a bad sign to begin with.
Did they walk through that on the way in?
No, but they saw it.
They did?
I think so.
They should have left.
And so he's cornered in there between Piglet and Winnie the Pooh, pleading for his life. Yeah. And then you cut to those pencils drawings again of Christopher being dragged into
like a title drop, yeah.
Yeah, and Eeyore's bones and someone being burnt alive. We weren't sure who it could have been.
Yes, assumedly Eeyore's bones, and I was pretty sure it was his wife they were bringing.
Correct. I
Sure, it's not DB Cooper's.
Not dude.
Well,
there's no saying that it wasn't for sure.
Yeah.
And that's where he went.
Huh. Could have been. Well, title card drop. And now a new girl, Maria, is in therapy. She's always on edge, always looking over her shoulder.
Hey,
Something really fucked her psyche up, but you don't know what it is.
It's Sting.
Sting. Scuba da dabba dee dabba, scuba dabba dee. Stop it on a brand new day.
Old bit. Wow.
And the therapist, her best advice for her was to go somewhere quiet and calm. I put maybe 100 Acre Woods. And so she goes to 100 Acre Woods. It's a big girls' trip. They stop at an abandoned gas station for some reason.
Yeah, for gas.
Did they get gas?
No, because the pumps don't work because it's abandoned.
Oh. But there were some dudes in there. Yeah, there were some dudes in there. And this girls' trip, they've rented out a big house and are going to be there connecting with nature. And they're also getting rid of their phones so that they're not taking selfies or...
Very good idea.
Very. But one of their friends isn't there. There's supposed to be 6 of them. Lisa is running late. Tina's running late. Redheaded girl. And she's trying to call her friends, but they're not going to pick up because they don't have their phones anymore. So I just hated this.
I was pissed, dude. Like your 6th friend isn't there yet at a place she's never been. Like,
there's like no phones.
Yeah, maybe wait to take all the phones when everybody's there
in the middle of the woods.
And did anybody? I kind of jumping ahead a little bit. Did anybody ever ask where she was throughout the entire movie?
No.
No.
Why?
She's just a Deus Ex Machina.
I don't know if that's what that is.
I didn't see the end of it.
She's not.
She's not. Oh. She got thrown into a wood chipper.
Yeah, she dies.
Again,
I
thought you saw that.
You should have seen
you saw Laura.
I remember wood chipper.
Yeah, that was her.
That was Tina.
Well, yeah, skipping ahead a little bit. So instead of
Tina's dead,
staying on the road to make a call, she goes into the middle of the woods to make a call where there's obviously better reception.
Yep.
And as she's doing that, Pooh is just in the distance staring her down, and then she looks over, she sees him stand there, and he breaks into a full sprint.
Yeah, the only time you see that. The rest of the time he's jogging around.
And so she runs from him. She ends up hiding in a garage filled with wood chippers and saws and chains and all this. She's
scary blades. The movie, I'll say, does get there pretty quickly. Like, they start killing quickly. They don't fuck around a lot with the stalking. He's already after them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, Christopher Robin was taken away 10 minutes in.
But even this main plot, yeah.
I know. Well, he finds her in there. He rips her shirt off. That's the first thing he does. There's your partial nudity.
Yeah, big fan.
Tits her out. Then he holds her up to the wood chip. You're like, oh God, he's gonna grind her to death. But he doesn't. He bludgeons her face against the wood chipper 9 times first.
And then he wood chips her.
He
chips her wood.
Shreds her.
An homage to Fargo?
We said that.
Yeah, I brought up how Steve Buscemi was on an interview on NPR, and the interviewer was like, "What's your fans' favorite scene of you?" And he goes, "The scene where it's my legs being put through a wood chipper."
I saw that wood chipper.
You saw that wood chipper?
In Minnesota, yeah.
Did you get like a take piece of it with you?
No.
You get like bolt?
It's all part of it. No. It's a prop.
Damn.
Yeah.
What about the scene when Steve Buscemi's riding the bomb in Armageddon? Like,
that's my favorite scene of Buscemi.
Where he's riding the blonde in Fargo.
Ooh. The blonde was riding him.
That's right.
I don't remember.
Well, after she's dead, you cut back to the girls' trip. 2 of the girls are dating. This is Alice and Zoe.
Lesbians.
Mm-hmm. One of them's trying to be romantic. She got rose petals on the bed and camp. It's a bit too soon for Alice.
I don't know what that means. If it's too soon, it means they're like broken up or they're fighting. But why go on an excursion into
or
the
it's
woods
too soon to do something that romantic?
I think they're like dating for like 10 days or something.
I don't know. It seems like a weird fight to have that early into the relationship as well.
True. Honeymoon, all lovey-dovey.
Yeah, for the first 10 days, if somebody put rose petals on a bed
Blood
for
and
you,
honeymoon.
I would be psyched.
Ooh, good one.
That is good.
Well,
Mostly blood.
she says it's a bit too soon. Then you get the other girl, Lara.
Her.
She is in lingerie, dancing, vibing,
Mhm.
putting on makeup. That's her thing. She didn't want to give up her phone either.
No, she did not.
But Maria
Yeah.
starts telling everybody comes around in the living room around the fireplace, and Maria tells them all about what she's been going through. She's been seeing footprints and hearing voices, and one night she woke up to get something to drink, and as she went down into her kitchen, she saw eyes watching her
There's a
through
little guy
her
there.
curtains.
It's
The
a little,
little,
it's
the
a
little
small man
boy.
who got lost.
He needs a hat.
He's a nap.
But yeah,
He's a
someone
man.
watching her through the curtains, and she
So
continued to
hot.
feel watched on the street. She got random calls.
Where am I? He says.
She was getting random calls, and then one night she was asleep alone in her house, and a man came into her bedroom and tried to undress her.
One more grope, friend.
Then hit
Don't-
the slope, friend.
That's exactly right. He steals her bra and then
Let's
skis
smoke
away.
this dope, friend.
Ooh. Brandon. It's a kid's show.
Inappropriate.
It's just a trope,
This is a
friends.
family-friendly broadcast.
It's a family-friendly broad.
Pretend
a
to short circuit
podcast.
there. Did it work?
It's about
Did you hear
shrimp.
my last one though? It was just a trope, friends.
No, I heard it.
That's good.
I was busy pretending we were family-friendly.
I was thinking about the prawn cast.
Ooh, the prawncast.
I don't know what
Because we're
that
all
is.
big shrimps.
Oh,
A shrimp podcast, yeah.
And Brandon's still the smallest shrimp. Just height-wise. Even in prawn form, they're smaller than,
Your
than us.
crawdad baby.
Yeah.
Well, this is all what's fucked Marie up this whole time, and but it never really pays off.
No, it
It
doesn't.
wasn't
make
Winnie
any
the
sense.
Pooh, was it? He was stalking
No.
her?
No,
No, it was just some guy.
It was just a
They
man.
arrested the guy. They have it as like part of the flashback.
But Seth was like, "So you're gonna give her PTSD to make her more afraid in the future scenes?"
Yeah, I think that was what it was. That she was more adept at handling the situation because she was already so on edge
Already
for
been
being
stalked.
stalked. But they don't like make that obvious. But I think that's what they're going for.
I guess. Well, back in the warehouse, Piglet and Winnie are in there. Piglet's powering a generator on a bike. And this is where Seth's like, "We really renounced humanity, huh? You're
They're-
using machines."
Well, they're wearing flannel as well and overalls
And Winnie-
tools and weapons.
Has Christopher tied up. He's
Is it-
not dead.
Yeah.
Mary's burnt. His wife's burnt body is hung next to him.
That's
Just
nice.
skeletons and
That's
flesh.
nice.
And Winnie starts to look
Good
into the
touch.
mirror and seems to reflect on his childhood life after Christopher tells him he loves him. He's like, "Oh," there was drool coming out, but there was also tears going down.
Yeah.
It's a wet face.
So wet.
This is a wet face.
And wet faced trap queen.
Yeah.
And then it cuts, it's like a little flashback of him
Doing
playing
it again.
with baby Christopher. And Seth thought this kid was so ugly.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
4 seconds.
Right.
screen time.
Why is he so ugly?
We have been spoiled by cute kids in the show lately.
That's true.
That's true.
This is what happens
You
when
see
you're
that
spoiled.
ugly.
I think
Yeah.
every other kid's ugly.
Yeah.
Well,
It couldn't be my fault.
no. Well, Pooh has gone insane and is crying and drooling. What's he going to do? He shows an incredible strength and destroys the workbench with just one karate chop.
Not,
Then
not incredible strength.
it's pretty
was
fucking strong.
Dilapidated wood. I could do that with my bare hands.
He's like a Lenny type figure.
I'm on a rabbit farm.
In a way.
But then, after he breaks everything in there, he proceeds to walk over. There's hair hanging on the wall. This is his wife's braid, basically.
Well, I made that up. That's not even
No,
true.
it definitely has to be.
No, it's a whip.
No, it's hair.
It's not hair. Hair would not make those lacerations.
It was hair. I saw hair.
I
He
thought
grabbed-
it was Seth. It's just a web.
Well, he grabs a hair whip, and he just starts
compromise.
whipping Christopher Robin with his wife's hair whip. And I put like, this was actually very graphic. I was like, damn,
Violent.
very violent.
Yeah,
Or is
well, they
she-
show the side profile of the back And the makeup was pretty decent on it, where you could see like the skin coming up from the cuts. And I was like, I wonder, those are gonna be some badass scars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite,
I wish I had laceration scars.
Not quite as good as the 12 years a slave whipping scenes, but
or DeAndre Ayton's back tattoo.
Does he have a back
does
tattoo?
he have a back tattoo?
Bad one.
What is it?
Is it like
it's his name, but like carved in whip lashings.
Huh.
That's so cringe. You should just get whipped if you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Not. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe I
not.
said. You know what I meant. I'm not saying that you should whip him. I'm just saying.
Well,
branded maybe.
Brandon, you can whip Brandon. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, whip him with a brand.
Bad.
Yeah. So you don't even get like
dog.
a cool indent in your body. You just get like fucking smacked with like a hot brand.
Well,
Ow.
after the whipping, Christopher is
Good
ending up being showered. In
Me when I get whipped with a brand.
Ow!
Ow.
You're so
Jeez.
true, man. Cut it out.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Well, after the whipping, he's being showered in blood and guts while tied up to the song That Smell.
Yeah, I did not like this original song.
That smell.
After Oscar.
That smell.
Someday. That smell.
Yeah, that was the song.
But Lingerie Girl, this is Lara. She's bumping music in a hot tub all alone, taking selfies when she goes to inspect all of her selfies. And Winnie the Pooh's in the background of one of her selfies. She gets out, she turns on a light. She ends up just screaming, like, I don't care that you're here. Let me enjoy my time. So she goes back into the hot tub. Not going to ruin her night. So she goes, and when Piglet and Pooh come up behind her, and they didn't chloroform her, they just kind of smothered her.
That's such a funny way of looking at it.
What?
Because we watched that scene, and we're like, she's so stupid that she like saw a predator in her phone and just ignored them. And Lukas said she's fearless. Like, it's such an optimistic way of looking
like
at
Taylor
an idiot.
Swift.
Yeah, it's an admirable trait.
I got the eye of the tiger. It's like ignoring a guy that's about to stab you. Girl
Seven
Not what
foot-
that dominated your
7 foot-
life.
Yeah,
That's
7-foot
true.
bear man. Who cares?
That's true.
But yeah,
Very
so they
independent.
smother her and they tie her up on the road. And Piglet's got a sledgehammer while Winnie is behind the wheel of a BMW revving the engine, ready to run her over. They really renounced humanity, okay?
Yeah.
They don't care about possessions.
They just
He got his license.
So I'm renouncing my humanity. I'll never speak again. But yeah, I'm legally allowed to drive in the state of Idaho. And I have a house. And I pay property taxes.
My family.
Yeah.
And so
All these societal constructs. He's just like, I'll be a part of this still.
I thought Piglet was going to do something with the sledgehammer, like, I don't know, break her legs or something. He didn't do anything.
Yeah, when you put like a board between somebody's ankles and you hit the ankle and it like breaks them all.
Nope, they didn't do that.
Yeah.
They just ran her head over. Her eyeballs popped out, all that shit.
That's the last thing I saw.
And she's dead. But
Damn.
Maria and Jessica, Maria and Jessica heard a scream and they go to investigate. They see the body and they immediately run back inside. And inside, written on the windows in blood, is "Get out." But it's written on the outside.
And this is where the fun starts.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is Ray
Ooh.
Romano.
Yeah.
So then I went on a weird tangent. We're like, what if Ray Romano is...
Yeah. Well, I out of nowhere was doing like a Kermit the Frog voice when they clearly see Winnie through a screen door and like, what was that? And the camera's still looking at him like POV style. So you're like, you're looking at it. What do you mean? What was that? He's in front of you. So then Brandon and I
Winnie
went.
the
Pooh here.
Yeah, Brandon and I went on a tangent of like, what was that ungodly creature? And just
That's
like,
Ray Romano.
yeah,
Happy
Ray Romano.
birthday.
Yeah. That was a fun little bit for a while. But they're
He's frightening.
who is that monster? What could it be? And it's literally just him. It's the actor Ray Romano peeking through a window. And they're like, oh god.
Like, Brad does give me big killer vibes.
I'm here.
Yeah. I was trying to do a Brad voice, but I couldn't. I just made my voice deeper. I don't know what else he sounds like.
Right. Yeah.
that's what
you
I
did.
did. I did 2 words, and I was like embarrassed. Oh, that's a good idea because he's Piglet.
Oh, come on.
Shut up, Piglet.
Come on, Brad.
Yeah. So that was a good bit.
We're going to go get these girls. But then, yeah, it kept going back and forth between that and Kermit.
Yeah.
But so Ray Romano is Winnie the Pooh, basically.
They don't talk yet.
No. And Maria,
Spoilers. But yeah.
after they see the out, they're like, it's on the outside. They see Winnie on the outside. Maria's like, oh God, I brought a gun to this Airbnb, fully loaded, gigantic. Like
she was cowering for so long. She was like, oh yeah, oh I have a gun.
I got
like,
this
V8's her fucking
I got this
forehead.
Colt 45 upstairs that's loaded.
Yeah, and then she like thinks she lost it. She's like, where did I put the gun? You would know immediately. There's not 4 spots you would check before you're like, oh right,
I put it in the shoebox. Yeah,
you would know where you put the damn gun.
But while they
you shouldn't have it.
Pooh gets in the house because Alice and Zoe, the lesbians, they went to shut the front door. And as they're making their way to the door, they're in the indoor.
Did you just grimace at the word lesbians? He's not here to defend himself.
He left.
So we can just talk.
Whoa, Lukas.
I thought I was the bigoted one on the show.
You're the masochist.
Yeah, but I'm also a bigot.
And a moron.
And I hardly knew it. And I'm a moron and a masochist and a bigot.
And a friend.
That's so funny. That's good. Oh shit, that's good.
And Ray Romano.
Yeah, you moron, fascist, bigot, masochist, friend, Romano ass. Right, we gotta continue this. Lucas is obviously going to bed soon. We gotta.
Yeah, but so the lesbians are in the indoor pool room, and inside there was Piglet. He comes in, he knocks Alice out
by pushing her.
But oh yeah, that's right. He just pushed her on the ground.
They pushed them both. One of them fell in the pool, and one of them, I guess, fell too hard onto the ground and knocked their head.
Yeah. So she's knocked out. Zoe is in the pool,
being chased.
And I was like, just get out of the pool.
Yeah.
That should be their first thing.
Well, as soon as Piglet gets into the pool, which he does in a moment, you should get out of the pool.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
So Piglet gets in the pool.
15-second spoilers.
He follows her in the pool, and he's got a sledgehammer. She's swimming away. He ends up catching up to her because it's just the deep end at that point.
Yeah.
Sledges her face. There's just like a hole.
Yeah. It was impressive.
He got her good.
Good hit.
And so she's a goner. Zoe's a goner.
Schmeckled her.
And so Maria and Jessica, they walk down the stairs. They were trying to, sneak around Pooh when they see that Alice has been kidnapped.
Yeah.
And their plan is to follow them to try and save her and then shoot Winnie and Piglet. And they were hiding behind like a car, I don't know.
They've been crouching for a while.
They crouch behind everything, but they're hiding. And they were like, why don't you just take the shot? She's like, I don't know. They're a little too far. They're like 20 feet away.
Well, then their friend was too close.
They could just shoot the other one.
Yeah, but they were both holding her in that scene. Yeah. To be fair to that one particular scene.
They're just bad shots.
That too.
And so they follow him. When Winnie...
Well, and you find out later, kind of spoilers, they only have one bullet, apparently.
True. So
you gotta make it count.
They end up taking Alice back to the warehouse. And Winnie the Pooh's just sucking down honey at this moment. And Alice starts to wake up and come to after being knocked out.
Yeah.
But she's drooling.
Yeah, which alerts Winnie somehow.
A single drop of drool falls onto the wood, and Winnie just whoa!
He looks around like that too. It looks like Lou looking up at you.
So what you missed, Lukas?
Nothing. Moving forward.
Zoe got killed. Alice got kidnapped.
He doesn't know who these people
Jessica and Maria are following with a gun, and they're going to try and kill him.
There's no way he knows who you're talking about because we didn't know their names till the very end of the movie.
True. But
exactly.
So he hears
lesbians.
The one lesbian's dead. The other one is kidnapped.
And we covered your side of how you feel about lesbians as well.
Correct. So he hears that drool drop on the boards that she's tied to. He whips his head around, drools some honey on her face from his mouth, and then he slaps her in the face until she is more than unconscious. I thought he was going to kill her, but he just he knocked her out on the first slap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he just did it 8 more times.
It's so funny. His ultimate move.
This is a slap, a karate chop. And then Maria and Jessica, they make it into the warehouse. They rescue Alex and are heading out when they hear a woman scream. They decide to try and save the girl. Yeah, a woman. And they go and they find Christopher Robin tied up. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
He's still there.
He's still alive. They untie him, who then tells them, he's like, I am fine. You're not fine.
Yeah.
But he's fine. You should go save the screaming girl. So there is a girl screaming. He said she was brought in this morning. And they find the new girl. Her name's Charlene. She's tied up and apparently knew Pooh and Piglet's names already after one day.
Don't know why she's the only one who was taken captive.
Who is this lady?
Brutally murdered.
She's just here and then she dies. Spoilers.
And her name's Charlene.
Yeah. She's like, oh, they're Pooh and Piglet. I've tried to communicate with them, but they only growl at me.
Yeah, maybe one of our Pooh fans knows who Charlene is in the Winnie universe.
Maybe she is. She's like a doctor or some shit.
Yeah,
maybe.
She makes a cameo in like Book 8, 1929.
Yeah. Well,
she's Stanley.
That's right.
Friend.
She shows up in the Bambi universe and the Pooh universe.
Well, they end up breaking her out too, and they're walking. They get her up to the house
Of course,
when she sees her reflection.
So obvious.
Because her face was just torn up and red and swollen.
Yeah.
She sees her, what the fuck they do to my beautiful face?
They beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
You were there.
And I don't know how she did, but she got Maria's gun already.
Yeah, she kind of just saw it and grabbed it.
So she's got her gun and goes on the offensive. She's like, I'm going to fuck them up.
I'm going to fuck them.
So Piglet comes in and they're circling around a fire there as the embers burn between them. And I actually thought this was a pretty good shot.
It was fine.
It was an okay shot.
Yeah.
And
good.
she starts to fire the gun at Piglet because she opened one round just into the air for some reason.
A warning shot.
She goes to fire the gun at Piglet, but there are no more bullets. There was one bullet that Maria brought. And as she's kind of stranded there with Piglet on the other side, Pooh comes behind her, knocks her down, and pours honey all over her face to let Piglet eat her face alive with some flavor.
A little spice.
A little sweetness.
You couldn't have done it without it.
Yeah, of course not. Just kind of like drinking a Coors Light. You need a little honey in it.
Does Piglet like honey canonically?
No, but I mean,
I think they all do. But I think Pooh is the guy that's like, he likes it.
give me some
The
honey.
whole thing's an allegory for Coke, where everybody can kind of handle their shit and go out and have a good time. But Pooh is the guy that has a problem.
Can't stop once he comes back home, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And it's Sunday afternoon.
the other three
It's a
girls,
good time to do it.
Alice, Jessica,
Chilling.
and Maria, were hiding as Charlene was opening fire, and Pooh hears them, so he comes after them. Jessica and Maria run, but Alice hides, and as Pooh chases the other two, she grabs Piglet's sledgehammer and blindsides him by hitting me across the face with his own sledgehammer.
Bang!
Exactly. And Alice has Piglet tied up. And instead of using the sledgehammer, she takes a couple punches first. Punches Piglet in the face 3 times, then gets the sledgehammer, hits him tied up 3 times with it, and kills Piglet.
Presumably.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I mean, he did have a limp body at least.
Yeah, but I mean, that's, you know.
She might have killed him.
She was limp for a minute,
But
too.
Pooh heard that last squeal of Piglet, so he abandons Maria and Jessica and goes back to check on Piglet. He sees Piglet's limp body, grabs Jessica by the neck, and takes his machete and stabs it through her mouth all the way to the...
That's nice.
What do you call it? Just the handle? All the way to the handle
The
of
hilt.
the machete. The hilt.
Nice.
And pinned her as it went through the back of her face into the wood of the shed behind.
Was
So
that even
she's
kill
suspended in
somebody?
air. Oh, yeah.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Quickly, though?
No.
I know they bleed out like crazy, but that's not a quick way to kill somebody.
No.
These will breathe.
Yeah. You
I
still
get your
bleed.
brainstem.
If it goes through the brainstem, maybe quicker. Or maybe you don't feel anything at least. But like you can breathe enough. You're not bleeding out that quickly.
I mean, it went through her whole spine and the upper vertebrae.
If,
I would have to. Yeah.
if Pooh nailed it.
True. Well, she's
did.
dead now,
She
suspended.
did, so she died quickly.
Legend.
And
That's good.
Maria and Jessica make it to a road. They come
imagine being
across...
stabbed in the throat, but not all the way to the vertebrae. You just gotta like live like that for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That'd suck.
Well, Maria and Jessica make it to the road. They come across a car with the dudes from the gas station. These dudes all get weapons and are ready to stand off against Pooh, who's standing in the light of their headlights. The girls are hiding in the car, and you get just a slow motion beatdown scene as Winnie the Pooh is getting his ass kicked by these 4 dudes. One had a sledgehammer, one had a crowbar, one had a baseball bat, one had
a bottle.
a glass bottle, so he could only hit once.
Yeah,
The dudes from the gas station earlier.
Yeah.
One of the two. The rest of the three you haven't seen, but like the leader of the group is the guy from the gas station.
Crowbar guy. And so they are taking it to town on Winnie.
How did he know?
He watched it. He's seen this movie so many times before.
Yeah.
Well, I was just wondering because we did see that was one of the people we really saw out here.
He did see the gas station scene.
Yeah, I'm just saying he's either a genius or he saw more than he wants to admit.
Both.
Yeah, true.
And as Winnie gets the shit kicked out of him, he summons some super strength, goes Super Saiyan, grows like 3 feet in height. He is so tall now.
Yeah, I think it was just bad
Angling.
bad continuity.
Winnie the Pooh. After he got the shit kicked out of him, he clenches his fist, blood's running down his fist in his mouth. He grows 3 feet and goes on a rampage.
He doesn't grow.
Looks
It looks like he does. The guy hits him with a bottle from like a observational standpoint, like a I don't know what the shots are called, but he hits him from a distance, and then it goes to like a POV from that guy's perspective, and Winnie's towering over him all of a sudden.
But when he summoned
Daisy, that's what it's called.
Yeah,
Winnie
got uppies.
Winnie hit one of them with a karate chop to kill, the karate chop of doom. One of them with the brain stomper.
Tore his face off.
One of them with the brain stomper.
Where he stomps his brain.
Yeah, one of them with the neck slash.
Where he slashes his neck.
And one of them, he just summoned bees.
Wait,
so
the bee summon, where he summons the bees.
So Winnie the Pooh can control bees now.
Yeah, he does. There's a guy running away. He's like making out, and Winnie just like with one motion of the hand across the screen, and then bees out of the woods.
Come kill that dude.
Kill that guy. Yeah, it's so funny.
How could he ever lose?
He couldn't lose.
No, it hadn't been shown.
No.
There were hinted at?
There were bees in one scene earlier, the one where Brandon and I started calling him Ray Romano, where they're looking at him through the screen door, and they're like, "Oh my God, what was that thing?" But the camera's still looking at him.
There were bees, but there was also honey.
But they were just trailing him, hanging out, and that's what I thought. There was honeys around him too.
But no, he can control them. So
yeah, I guess so.
So
he spent enough time with them that he's conquered their language.
Yeah,
because he renounces humanity.
Correct.
Yeah.
So he kills all the guys.
Which are bees. That's their language.
And the girls in the truck, they run Pooh over and start driving away.
Call him Winnie.
Pooh survived.
Confusing me.
Pooh survived the hit and run, grabs onto the truck, and is now on top of the truck.
Yeah. And the Jessica in the passenger seat is punching the roof, trying to get him off of it.
So this is like a, what do you call it? $1 Million Duck sort of deal.
Yeah, the chase scene a little bit. Instead of him being on the lift, it's just
him on the truck.
He's on the roof, and instead of being on their side, he's actively trying to kill them.
I see.
Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
And as he's on the truck, trying to break through the windshield,
perfect.
Good job, Lukas.
Maria tries to slam on the brakes, sending Pooh flying into the trees. But also, apparently they wrecked the truck too because
no, I don't think they hit the brakes. I think they hit something.
Oh, maybe they did. I thought I saw a
stump.
Well, that would make more sense.
They probably tried to brake, but hit something anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They crashed their car, and Maria wakes up to see Pooh had survived being flung from the vehicle.
Yeah.
And he's dragging Jessica away.
Like by the hair, and just like, and he keeps looking at Maria, like barely conscious behind the wheel, like pointing at her, like waving almost.
And then the next
scene,
she
blacks out and then wakes up, and he's like, "Look!" And he's got her
just
head,
holding her head in the headlights.
It's so funny. Like he doesn't know if he's awake or asleep. He's just like, this is gonna pay off so well.
So her best friend's beheaded. He throws it onto the hood and the windshield.
Yeah.
She freaks out, so she turns on the windshield
A
wipers.
bug. Yeah.
Blood and head just going everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
She can't see shit. And now Pooh takes her out of there, ready to stab Maria at the front of the truck. When Christopher Robin comes in his own car, speeding in and flattens Pooh in between the two vehicles, pinning him.
Sign style.
From
the wife.
Yeah. Christopher survived the head-on crash, comes to rescue Maria, but not in time as Pooh survived the crash and unpins himself from the cars. Damn. He grabs Maria and is ready to kill her when Christopher empathizes with Pooh, saying he will stay if he lets Maria go. He realizes this was all his fault. He loves him. He understands what Pooh is going through. And Pooh reflects about his life again.
Sounds good.
Takes a long moment to think over his actions. And then just cuts Maria's throat and speaks.
Nice.
Oh.
Says you left.
You left.
That's
left.
That's exactly,
Yeah.
I don't know how he
that's
said
exactly
He's seen this
That was
before.
exactly
Is that really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
Slices
column?
her,
Very close.
slashes her neck,
You left it.
and
That's what it sounded like.
he decides not to go after Christopher. Christopher watches and stands there, and as she's like bleeding out and is barely able to talk, she's like,
That's a
"Run,
truce.
run!" But he doesn't. No, he stands there, and then he watches Pooh
Understanding.
repeatedly stab Maria through the skull over and over, and he's like, "Oh my God, stop!" Like, just keeps watching. And he's like, "No, stop!" And then he finally runs off as Pooh snarls.
Cut
The
to
end.
black. Such a stupid ending.
We forgot to clap last movie.
Because I wasn't here to.
At Battleship?
We did.
I think we did.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I guess the recording will show us.
I guess.
Shut up.
Audio proof.
Yeah.
And video.
Shut up.
Fuck you.
Damn it. I keep getting the fuck yous today.
I was
We'll keep getting them.
pretending to be Seth saying, or pretending to be Lukas saying that to you.
Yeah, but you still did say it to me, literally. So you know how you see how I'm confused. Let's get into the movie. Let's get out of the movie.
Let's get out of the
It's
movie.
cold in here.
It's Quirce.
Oh, cool.
Where's in here?
What are we gonna name him?
Oh,
What about
yeah.
Janice.
You're naming your Quirce Janice?
My first kid's name will be Iowa Wolves.
Please don't.
Iowa
Hyphenated.
Wolves?
Yeah.
Like the G League team?
I was playing 2K once, and I thought that was some guy's name because I didn't know it was a team. And I was like, that's fucking sick. And then I was like, no, wait, that's the G League team.
No, it's not the G League team. It's just a kid that can't pronounce like his L's. Iowa Wolves.
What? So his name's Isla.
No,
Iowa
it's like I
Wolves.
love, but he goes Iowa Wolves.
Whoa. That's pretty good. That's good.
So that's our core names.
So I might
let's
name
get
my
into the Coors.
my first daughter the short name of a state or something.
Like Washi
Washington
or
or
Alley.
Ute.
Alley's a good one. Alabama.
Or
Ute.
Alaska.
Short for Alabama. Short for Alaska. Butte.
Ute.
Ute. Right, because Butte's not full for anything.
Noom.
Yeah.
North.
North's
South.
a name. That one's taken. South is
West.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a West. You're
There's
right.
no east though.
Road.
Nebraska.
Yeah, Nebby.
Yeah, V. Yeah.
Nebby's good.
Tex.
Let's get into the movie.
Cali.
Oh. Ah!
Ooh.
Got it.
That's gonna be a good one to come back to. There's this picture. Speaking of doing
Pictures
this,
of you.
somebody like told Cash, my little brother, who was like 4 at the time.
How old
that
is he now?
He just turned 9, I think.
Okay.
On the 26th.
Happy
But
birthday.
yeah, thank you. I'll have to find out how old he actually is. There's a lot of them out there. But somebody just told him about the middle finger and like what it means, you know? Because when you're a kid, you're like, it's all the bad words at once and in one finger. So there's this picture of him. He's like crawling on the table. My mom's on the dining room table. And he's crawled over to her and he's got his middle finger out, but he's just like, he can't get his motor skills aren't good enough to straighten it out. So it's a little curved and he's pointing it at her instead of like doing the actual bird. And so he's like giggling. You can see him just laughing his ass off. My mom's looking at him like, you shithead. Don't do that. On the crawling on the table, pointing a middle finger at me. You don't even have the skills to straighten out
Like
your
fucking
fingers.
Mac.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like E.T. healing a boy, and he's like putting it in my mom's face. I'm gonna have to find that picture and just send it
When
to
you were
guys.
doing that, it reminded me of the lizard alien bearded men from Battleship.
Yeah, they were pretty cool actually.
Marina and Seth are both blown away to hear that Battleship had aliens in
Centrally.
it. Yeah. It's core time.
Shit.
How many quotes do we have?
1, because you made me.
0.
I figured you didn't have any. This is 4 weeks in a row you haven't had a quote, Lucas.
I want to be like Lukas and not have a quote this week.
Yeah. I'm sort of in a flow state mode.
What is the flow state? Where does that come from?
Giant jumbo jellyfish.
That can't be right.
Read your one quote.
My one quote
I have
is...
8.
Oh, it's Christopher Columbus. Rams.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you heard me. Rams is struck into Winnie the
Oh
Pooh.
no!
Into the Santa Maria. They ran
Smallpox.
Rams struck into Winnie. And then it cuts to black and comes back and he's like picking up Maria and he goes, "You're Maria, right?" To like this woman he's never met. There's no idea what her name is. And that's about it. Brandon, do your quotes. I'm gonna have a little pee-pee time.
Ooh. I don't know what that entails with your pee-pee. You're gonna miss all your you
I'm
quotes.
just gonna go play with it.
No. So I've got 8 quotes. 1 from IMDb, 4 from Seth.
Okay, it was a pretty quoteless movie.
Yeah, it was bad. My one IMDb one, it goes, Christopher Robin just goes, "Pooh, you've got to help me. Something's wrong with Piglet. He killed my wife." Like,
Seems like it, yeah.
Let's see. Right off the bat in the movie, as the narration with the pencil drawings goes, the narrator goes, "Soon Christopher Robin had to make the harsh decision to leave his friends and go to a college to become a doctor." And I was like, we don't need college doctor Christopher Robin.
It's not a tough decision either, I think. Easy call.
To abandon your friends?
Go to college, be a doctor, yeah.
That's what I did.
So we all did.
And I abandoned Seth.
You abandoned your friend.
My boy! Next.
Okay.
When the man in Maria's story is undressing her in her room at night and pulling down her bra, and then it cuts to them, and she was like, "I was so scared," and the one friend, Laura, goes, "Yeah, that would probably freak me out." I was like, of course it would. There's a man undressing you while you sleep and you live alone?
He could have killed you.
What is this? Oh, when the 4 dudes from the gas station pull up and are ready to fight Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
The guys, they see Winnie in the headlights at the end of the road and they just go, "Is this who's been chasing you?" And they just go, "No, you don't understand." And we're like, "You should have said yes. They are. This is the guy that's been chasing you."
And they do understand.
And then my 4 Seth quotes.
Oh shit, he waited.
When they are hiding under the bed in the cabin when Winnie the Pooh first comes, and he lays on the bed and starts to go to sleep, I go, "Was that Winnie?" And Seth goes, "In the flannel? Nah, that's a lesbian woman, Brandon."
Don't take that one down. Maybe that was just for you. It's not appropriate.
When the girl in
flannel overalls.
When the girl in the lingerie is dancing and taking photos in her room, I go, "Was this important?" And Seth just goes, "For me, it was."
Horn dog.
Horn dog.
Okay.
Ooh. Big dog.
That one I knew you were gonna take.
Big dog.
Yeah, that's why I'm
set it up.
Character. But also, it's mostly true.
It
was important to me.
Another Seth quote. He goes, when he's talking to Winnie the Pooh, Christopher Robin is, and he's telling him how much he loved him and he missed him over the time. He's like, "More like Mr. Robin because he misses him so much."
That was for you, Peyton.
Mr. Rob him.
Ooh. And my last quote, another Seth one. Maria and Jessica see the dead body of Zoe in the pool and Alice being carried away. And as it shows Zoe in the pool, Seth just goes, "Hey, I'm swimming here."
She's a frog person. That's funny.
It's not what frogs look like, and it's not funny.
It is what frogs look like, and it's hilarious.
Okay.
Shot number 2.
Okay, yeah, good time for that.
Hey, who?
Nobody says that.
No.
Shot
He's genius. Just do a little bit because I'm bad at shots.
Just do a who.
He poured it so full. I'm so fucked up about this.
You poured it higher last time.
I did?
Yeah.
All right.
You poured it up to here.
Anyway.
All right, shot number 2. We clink.
We clink
Brandon.
and we drink.
We pound.
Who's gonna do it?
chasing it with beer.
Yeah. Good chaser.
Ooh.
All right. Really spooks you like a downtown spook boy.
We're back to live.
It's ratings time. Don't do. Oh no, not in the Coors Light. You poured it in the blood orange gose.
It's fine. It's just honey.
And
Whiskey.
blood.
Yeah.
Don't get scared. Sorry, Brady, you gotta take over. I'm too drunk now.
The instant that shot hit, you took. Oh,
Yeah.
It's
Rotten
ratings time.
Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes thermometer.
I love that my stupid pronunciation is just shown through.
Thermometer and Armageddon have stuck.
Yeah.
And Tesselman. All three of us
No,
are
you're
idiots.
One of those is different. One of those is different because you're a fucking liar.
I'm not
Yeah.
lying.
I just saw
You're
your
horse
face.
shit.
He whispered to me off camera that he's
I didn't.
Yeah,
You
that
did.
face is that right there, the guilty face. he's
He
doing.
knows it.
I don't know the words.
Tune into 149, whatever the fuck, to see Brandon lie.
He read the dictionary as a child. He's lying.
I didn't read the dictionary. I read encyclopedias.
Yeah, but he didn't read the pronunciation part of the dictionary, so he just guessed at every word, and now he just like trusts his instinct on them. That's
Or
probably
sex.
Tesselman. The S is probably before the L, and they wrote it wrong.
He knows.
Yeah, he thought he knew better than.
It's
the
not
dictionary.
like silent letters or
That's a
anything. It's
good-
just like they probably just got it
No,
wrong.
canonically, Brandon read the dictionary, and also canonically, he thought he was better than it, and thought that
That's
they were
dumb.
wrong. That's so funny of you, Brandon.
Fuck you, Brandon.
Fuck you. Sorry, that was a little guttural. I apologize.
Thermometer, Lucas.
18%.
Ooh, good percent. I'm gonna say 23 for the late great Devin Hester. He's a rest in power,
Shout
my
out.
king.
Wow.
Not dead, but
The late great Devin Hester.
This one's for you, Pop.
He died? Is he alive?
I love Devin Hester so much. If he died, I would know.
Yeah, he's pretty
And?
chill.
He's fine.
okay.
I have it on
And-
my Twitter notifications. I have notifications turned off for every app, but if Devin Hester dies, Twitter will tell me.
You'll get an email that Twitter is telling you.
Yeah, that's right.
This one's for you, Pops. My Pops is Devin Hester.
Only man to have 100 speed in Madden, man.
The winner today is Lucas.
Fuck.
Which means he won unless you're getting something right. He's up
Right.
5-1.
Five.
It's 3%.
Wow.
No, don't cheat.
Ooh.
Don't cheat. 3%.
Nobody likes this piece of shit.
That's way too low.
Okay. It's your opinion, bitch. Next,
Jesus.
user reviews. Thermometer.
Oh, as critics, I should have known it would be lower. Of course. 23.
You're going Devin Hester number here.
Yeah.
This makes more
Number
sense.
here, the late great Devin Hester. The late
18.
great D'Angelo Hall.
He's staying with 18. The winner today is Seth.
Is it
Ooh.
It's a 50.
Yeah, that makes sense.
5.
5.
55, he meant.
Lucas
You can drive it.
Metascore out of 100.
2.7.
So 27.
Check this out. Tune to 152.08.
Got him.
This is
He's a
Metascore
wizard.
out of 100.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
critics.
wizard.
Mhm.
I'm not a wizard just because. 23.
So 23 and a 28.
27.
27.
Get it together,
It's-
Brandon.
It takes so much to hear like Lucas, you laugh a lot, but it takes like an actual laugh that I can hear, an audible one. And this stupid bit getting you is so funny to me. Like I've done so much worse.
It was
so much
descending.
better.
It's physical comedy.
Descending.
It's just like I'm like the I'm the thinker. I'm the thinker statue. I'm like, But now
Continue to tune into the YouTube video 150, 257 to see
He's just
Seth.
dead.
he's doing a bit. I'm walking down an escalator now. Damn it.
The winner is Seth.
Yeah.
It's a 16.
Dude, I need that.
So Lucas is up 5-3. If you get this right, you win.
I tie.
He tied.
You tie. And you're
Which
first.
is a moral victory.
You're first. Out of 10. IMDb.
This is customers.
Sure.
Pets.
Got myself on that one. I'm gonna have to say 2.3.
Okay.
Brandon, do one of those subconscious things where you like, for first is Brandon, is Seth. I'm drunk. Lukas, go ahead. 2.3.
2.4.
Oh, fuck. This sucks. So I can't even have like a regular moral victory.
The tie today
No.
is Lukas. It's a 2.9.
That sucks.
Eat it.
Use my own stratagem against me.
I know. Doesn't it hurt sometimes?
Do you remember the one where you were like trying to get me to win something? And, yeah, I don't remember which one it was. That's what I was trying to say. And
it's easier to sneak 4 into
it.
my vernacular than 2.9.
Yeah, but you could have been like,
Hey, when you do that chair dropping thing, you drop 2.9 inches.
That would have been great.
I wouldn't know.
He'd be none the wiser. That's my rap name.
None the wiser?
Yeah, but you spelled N-U-N.
Neither the nicer.
None the wiser.
The slicer, the dicer, and neither the nicer is my rap name.
That's a good name.
Or rap trio. One of us is the slicer, one's the dicer. One of us is neither the nicer.
Lukas, what is your rap name?
Mercy.
That's right. We talked about it. Because it was spelled weird and I didn't know how to pronounce it.
M-U-R-C-E.
Yeah, I like it. It reminds me of another rapper.
Merc.
No, Murr.
That was very
Impractical
close.
Jokers.
No, is it Murr or Murs?
Dude, Murr's got a banging wife. I sent Seth a TikTok about
Does
it.
have a bang. I banged her actually.
No!
I fucked her.
Took her to your penthouse.
I fucked her. Oh boy.
Mercy.
Mur's like, look, I
took
took Mur's wife to my penthouse and I fucked her.
And I fucked her. Have I told you? Okay. Real quick before we go on, there's this song I've been listening to called Casino by Paris, Texas. And it's a pretty like classic trappy song, but in like I told Brandon about it. It's in like a minor key, so it's kind of sad. You can hear it. And he's talking about like wanting money out of this, but like that's not why he's doing it. And he just wants to like get a certain amount of money and get out because it's just making him sad. But there's one line in the song, like every line is backed by a hype man. So he's like,
that's right.
I used to live on the block, you know, like talking about living in poverty. But he's like, I used to come in a sock. And the hype, the ad lib is like, we know which one it is.
That's hilarious.
I love the song, but I always laugh. It throws me off every time.
I thought Murr was going to jump in there.
We know which one it is.
So
it's so good.
Critics gave it a 3 and a 16 for a 9.5 average.
Crazy.
Users gave it a 50 and a 29
Brazy
for a 39.5.
blood style.
Lukas, you only watched 30 minutes, but what are you giving this film?
I feel safe in giving this a 1.7.
Okay.
Seemed like they got
Reasoning?
some production value out of the 100K budget. I liked when Piglet was there, so 1.7.
Seth?
This movie is not better than Space Gyms. It's not.
Yeah, so you can't go any higher than a 10 on your rating, okay?
No, obviously. I'm just mad at Lukas.
I only saw a third of it, so.
That's man.
Might be worse. Your rating?
I don't know, like 1.4, I guess.
Reasoning?
No, that shit just sucked. It was bad. Some good shots in there is why it's a 1.4. It would be a lot lower if not. But
Pretty close.
I don't know. Even just in like the horror world and the genre of horror, there's
horror.
You never introduce the monster too quickly. Like that's such a cardinal sin to introduce the monster in the first act of the film.
Yeah.
Like you should almost never reveal it.
Yeah.
It's the human mind can come up with horrors beyond our imagination better than somebody can put it to screen, except for Cronenberg in most cases.
Yeah.
So showing him in like the first minute or two of action,
keeping him around
and even showing him more and more and like showing how shitty your costume and makeup and acting is, like you could have done a lot better. So you can tell that they were like fucking around with it, and that makes me think it's a cash grab and pisses me off. So if there wasn't an obvious like decent cinematographer behind it, it'd be a lot lower, but I'll do 1.4.
Yeah. I'm right there. 1.8.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't say much else that you have. Like I thought that there was actually some decent tension in the first 30 minutes when it was like them hiding under the bed and you just saw the flannel and things, you know?
I didn't even like that.
That was, but they at least weren't showing the killer right away.
Yeah.
They could have built that. And I think the easiest way to make a horror film is stupid slasher with jump scares. And none of their jump scares. I'm a little bitch too. Brandon bitch hour.
It's the Brandon bitch hour where he bitches about how not scary a movie was.
Yeah, wasn't a scary movie. It didn't make me jump or anything.
Yeah.
Marina was like, do you think I could watch this with you guys if I do the puzzle downstairs? I was like, it's Winnie the Pooh stabbing. I think you'll be okay.
And my description to her ended up being entirely right.
What did you say?
I don't remember.
But between us, that's a 1.6 average.
Woo!
So that makes perfect sense.
Psych. God damn.
Oh!
Lukas and Brandon just hit me for real.
Do I have any critic reviews? I've got 3 critics. I'll do them real quick and we'll pause, okay?
Okay.
My first one's by Luke Thompson at the AV Club.
Okay.
He says, cheap production values and a lack of a coherent story.
Good review. What's the next one?
But the film fulfills its promise of a slasher film based on a beloved children's book, C+.
It's not what the fuck?
Passing grade.
This is C+.
Yeah.
Who is this?
I just said Luke Thompson and the AV
I
Club.
clearly wasn't listening.
Write that down.
Write him down. Luke Thompson.
I gotta
AV
title
Club.
it first. Bitch ass
Critics.
For season 8.
Yeah.
Luke Thompson.
Yeah. AV Club.
Like Thompson. THOMPSON.
Yep.
Good name.
What was the name of your notes again?
It was Titty the Pooh, Bitches and Honey.
We workshopped that for a while.
We did workshop it.
Next is by Tasha Robinson at Polygon. She says, certain elements such as the gore and the inherent grotesqueness of the material worked
Pokemon
well,
style.
but added that the film's poor dialogue, lack of humor, and connection to its basic source material ruined an interesting premise. Which is also true. Often slashers have at least a decent sense of humor.
Or some humor, yeah, I was just going to say.
Didn't laugh at all.
I thought this would be funnier.
Yeah.
I laughed at Ray Romano, but that was my own joke.
That was us being stupid.
It was me imagining people are that afraid of Ray Romano.
And my last one was by Nick Allen at RogerEbert.com.
Hey.
He's... What?
Nothing.
You think about Ray Romano?
I'm thinking about Ray Romano. People being scared of him on like a visceral level. I think
Nick
I used
Allen
visceral
says,
wrong.
This fails as both a comedy and a horror film, noting the poorly lit scenes in the film, which made it hard to decipher what was happening on screen, while there is poor writing and lack of interesting characters. 1.5 out of 4 stars.
It's right with us. Except out of 4.
Yeah, 32.
Oh, fucking never mind.
So, motherfuckers. But
he died.
That's going to end our critics.
Hiding.
We're going to do users. I know. But we're going to do users real quick, and we'll finish it up.
See you later.
Pause?
Yeah, we're never coming back. Gadoosh. Damn.
Yeah, man.
I need a drink of water, too.
What about beer?
Yeah, what
if we clink?
Ooh, what about blood orange gose with the small little... He's not listening. He doesn't have his headphones in. I don't know when I started doing that.
I like when Kelly pointed out, you're like, wow, I really do get the little brother treatment.
No, it's funny because I remember taking a drink and seeing her face reacting to it. I was like, this is about to be an issue. And then it wasn't. Like, obviously it's just funny. But I really do just do that, like, organically. I don't do it for a bit or anything. I think I'd started when I was like 21. I'd started like grabbing beers like this, where all the fingers, middle finger turned in like that. And then I was like, nah. But then one finger had to be off. So it wasn't even a fancy thing. It was just
balancing,
adjusting. Yeah. Now I just think it's cool, but it's actually the dumbest thing I could ever do.
Shave your head?
Yeah, shave my head. That was it. I mean, you could name anything I've done the last week, and it'd be the dumbest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, I've had a dumb week too. I'm so tired.
Yeah, I feel that. I sleep fine now, and I'm still just tired.
Do you think the Jets won? Oh, the Jets are almost winning. It's 23-20.
Shit. How many minutes left?
2:43.
Holy
Chiefs
shit.
have the ball and they're in the red zone.
Get a stop. All right, I'm ready.
Travis Kelce gets
Oh my God.
so
Zach Wilson.
Zach
Zach Wilson, 28 for 39, 245 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
He's going after Taylor next.
And Patrick Mahomes is 18 for 30, 203, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. But Pacheco is going nuts, Seth.
No!
18 carries, 109 yards, a touchdown.
Fuck, dude.
With 3 receptions, 43 yards. So I'm sorry.
I have like 18 points in Dynasty this week. And I have 4 guys left. And he had 1 left, and it was Isaiah Pacheco.
And you had to outscore him by 80.
I needed my 4 guys to outscore Isaiah by 80.
Pacheco's going hard.
And he's going fucking hard. But I had Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Kenneth Walker, and some other 4th guy.
Patrick Mahomes, Travis, Tyler Lockett.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow.
So I need the Chiefs to score something here, the Jets to get the ball, and then to feed it to Garrett Wilson. Because if they do, I'm 6 points down on Casey Corbett. And if he gets 7 points, so a reception and a touchdown, I beat Casey and I am the top seed in Dynasty in Nate's league.
I'll show you top seed. Got him.
Hey,
let's get into
which would be crazy because you and I
he's bald. Is that what you said?
Yeah. No, I'll be 3-1. He's tall seed.
Said bald.
I'm ready.
He's ready. All
Let's
right.
get into the movie. And the you choose.
1, 2, 3, play.
Who's that?
Seth to say 1, 2, 3, play with me. So you're trying to lose them. What Oompa Loompa shit? Hey, we're back!
What are you talking about?
Hey, you stupid Oompa Loompa shit.
Oompa Loompa shit.
It's Oompa Loompa shit.
If any of us is an Oompa Loompa, it's absolutely not me and it's absolutely not Lukas. And it's definitely not Devin.
What are you saying?
I'm saying of the 4 of us.
I got a fat ass?
No, that you would be the
Oompa best Loompa kisser.
No, that's not what Oompa Loompas are known for.
Not bad.
The tan of skin.
What's next?
A user reviews.
We're getting to customer reviews.
Customary reviews.
This is kind of customer reviews because they enjoyed the product, or they didn't enjoy it, but they consumed the product and then talked about it.
Just like us. Yeah. People could read a 2-paragraph essay, or they could listen to a 2-hour podcast. Their choice.
I was I was talking about ostensibly to my sister, like the bit. And I was like, yeah.
Which sister?
Regan. And I was like, I described the whole definition to her. And she asked me about it later because she forgot the word. She was like, what's that word that means like apparently, but maybe not? So who knows? Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's ostensibly.
Yeah, of course.
Great word.
It's a great word.
Oh, good news. Lukas, Seth's mom has started listening. Shout out Cecilia. Woo!
You're breaking my heart.
Is that a song?
Yeah.
Don't go breaking my heart.
It's not a bad song. I feel like it's Simon Garfunkel or something.
Since you've been gone,
I've said some
I can't breathe.
Slightly mean things to my mother on this podcast.
I can't handle me right now. Yeah,
that's the song.
But all of our moms listen now.
Yeah, sorry, my mom, not Brandon's mom. I'm still mad at you. She slapped me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and it's fun to be mad at your mom. Just as like a goof.
Yeah, fuck Bon Jovi.
Yeah, fuck Bon Jovi. Cannot wait to pay the consequences for both of us in like 2 weeks when this
double
comes
slap.
Out. Yeah, double slap for me. I told you about that, right?
Yeah.
Slap me twice. Just like one of these is for Lukas.
The next time he sees you, Lukas, Seth just unloading slaps on you from my mom.
They weren't even like joke slaps.
No,
they were at full force, like gale winds, but they were.
She hit you.
What is gale wind?
What's the fucking review?
My grandma, when my parents moved into their new house on the West End from the South Side.
Yeah,
we helped move everything over. It was the summer before Sussex House, and we were in there, and I was moving everything, and Carter and I had to unload a whole U-Haul ourselves with all the heavy stuff, and we got things into my room, and I got it all settled, and my grandma came in, and for some reason I was quoting The Office, and I went, hey baby, have you ever banged an entire bachelorette party before?
That's pretty good.
And Grandma Kathy slapped the shit out of me. She said, don't say that. I was like, it's quoting The Office.
That's good.
She was right.
User reviews.
She was right to slap you.
I've got 6 of them.
The
Let's
salty
get him
stick.
going.
Salty style, first one. He's going down.
Took me a minute.
That one was slower
I
than
know.
usual.
The first one's by Salty Style.
Ah, that's me.
I didn't put any dates because this movie came out in 2020.
Snoggy?
So they're all,
Really?
yeah.
Is this Snoopy?
This is Snoopy.
Snoggy style. Which I think
Snonky.
snogging's like, did we talk about this already? Snogging is like fucking in the UK.
Yeah.
Making out.
But I said
Maybe
snonky
it isn't.
before, and now I'm saying salty. Good one.
Let's see if you know.
Snoopy Style does say, this starts with a funny horror idea, but it delivers. You're making editing terrible with all the noises from the chair. No, that's fine.
Oh.
It's the chair. The noises from your mouths are fine. It's the
He's so far away,
Ooh.
yelling to back me up. I love it. That's so fun. Thank you, Lucas, my
Yeah.
friend.
Snoopy.
Casual support.
Snoopy Style says this starts with a funny horror idea, but it delivers very little else. One could watch the first 5 minutes, and that's the best of the movie. It has nothing left after that. It has no imagination. Tries to do a bunch of bloody kills. The characters aren't interesting or fun. They should have done it this way. Christopher Robin reads in the news that people are brutally killed near his 100-acre wood. He returns and becomes a Van Helsing type character. I actually wanted to see this movie for a unique reason. The news reported that this was banned in Hong Kong due to cheese disgust and that Winnie the Pooh comparison. Maybe they could do something with that since I hear they're planning a sequel. 5 out of 10.
It's not going to do that, Snoggy. Idiot. Seth.
From afar, Lukas.
Yeah.
He's dropping bombs.
Hey, you fucking idiot. What are you, the dumbest boy alive, pretending to be a different
What's
reviewer who's
Snoopy?
even dumber than you?
Oh. Next is by Cost Mask.
That's me.
This guy. I hate Cost Mask.
That's not me.
He says, no
I couldn't
pun
be hated.
intended. The movie was going for a while, and I was ready to write, where is the honey in all of this? But then it came into play. Another pun, you say? Well, maybe. But of course, there is more blood here than honey, which means you should expect this to be exactly what it is. Something poor Christopher Robin does not, for obvious reasons. Your childhood dreams may have been destroyed, but only if you watch it. Do not watch it if you are squeamish. This is not made for you. I assume the sequel will have a bigger budget and some more killer ideas. 6 out of 10.
Is that in quotes?
No, there are
Seasonal
just
wars.
ellipses everywhere.
What the
1,
fuck?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of ellipses in there. Cost Mask. Could be like a middle-aged mom. Moms love to use ellipses.
And they love to be cost mask online.
They love that. Next is by No God, No Masters. This guy.
We've done this guy before.
We
Yeah,
have.
but he didn't
said
win, I don't think.
the film tried to be sexy with some,
No, it didn't.
with some teased near nudity. The creatures
No,
are
full
men.
nudity.
The creatures are men in
Partial.
very cheap
Well,
costumes.
yeah, but better than
Like-
near.
The creatures are men in very cheap costumes, like those little Easter bunny films.
This is
The plot
near.
was basic, too basic. F word, no sex or nudity. 1 out of 10.
It makes me laugh when somebody laughs at my dumb jokes.
What did you say?
Nothing.
What did you
I
say?
didn't say
Lucas
anything.
is laughing again.
No. No.
You'll laugh at this because you won't be able to listen to Battleship for like 6 months, probably.
Yeah.
Have you
Oh.
listened to anything since you've got a car?
Fucking no.
Come on, man.
Your car? That's sick.
I didn't get a car. It's my sister's
Oh.
car.
It's his
What?
family's car.
It's the community car of our family. that
But
I'm
you should
borrowing
listen now
for
that
a
you've
while.
got a car you're driving around.
Yeah, but now that I've got a car, I haven't sung in so long. I'm singing. In
You're
the
singing
car.
in the shower.
No, because I live with neighbors and roommates. Not roommates.
So
neighbors.
your showers have been quiet?
I just sing a little quieter and in a register.
So you have been singing.
A register that's more appropriate for me. I want to sing Sam Smith
That's
and I've
the
sung Rob
belted.
Thomas instead.
Oh, I hate
So,
Sam Smith.
I want to belt it. Thank you.
He
But-
hates Sam Smith.
Which, whatever. Do your own thing. But Sam Smith is something that's out of my range, but I can fucking nail it for whatever reason.
Badly.
Shut up.
Anyway.
No,
In
no, you
Battleship.
take it back before we move
You
on.
identify with him.
You take it. No, you
Ooh.
take it back before we move on.
Do you identify with him?
No, but you take it back before I move
Fine.
on.
Anyway.
No.
Battleship.
Take it
I
back.
said fine.
Nagi
I'm taking it
style.
back.
All right. Fine.
No, the one quote from Battleship when they're talking about the chicken burrito.
Oh my god.
There's 3 more.
Uh-huh.
When they're talking about the chicken burrito, you were reading my notes. There was once Taylor Kitsch comes up to Brooklyn Decker and he's like, "What's the matter, girl?" And she's like, "I want a chicken burrito." And he's like, "What's your name?" And she goes, "I'm hungry." And he goes, "That's not your name." And it was like, Seth would have loved this delivery.
I would have loved it.
3 more reviews. This next one's by
It's nice you
Unique
think of me.
Unique Particle. He says, "My only problem with my experience was how 2 young girls came in 40 minutes late and one near me was constantly rude the rest of the movie. My nearest theater really needs security because I would have contacted someone if I wasn't wanting to finish the movie, and I figured not much I could do." 7 out of 10.
I hate reviews like this.
Good
It's like,
movie.
shut up.
He wanted security.
If you're mad, like, go talk to somebody. Don't bitch about it online. Just shut the fuck up.
My next one's by
For real. I'm pissed.
my next one's by Videorama 759859391.
This one is absolutely me.
And they say, "I do like the idea and the gore pick. Doesn't have its moments. Some bloody one I gorgeously lapped up. Never was I scared, and the film didn't make me jump, but instigated some unintentional humor for a gladdened me. One girl of the pact with the glasses was an atrocious actor, where, for me, was a beneficial atrocity.
Jessica.
WTP really doesn't offer that much, but I really loved the piggy costume. The film was definitely
That shit
something.
sucked.
The film was definitely something I didn't. 2 out of 10.
What?
The film was something I didn't.
Definitely something she didn't.
Right. Sorry. The film was definitely something I didn't. Yeah, this is me. I wrote this drunk and gave it a 2.
Oh, you love
Hammered.
piggy costumes.
I love the piggy costume.
And my
Where
last,
is Snonky Style?
It was the
What's the
first
first
one.
one?
Oh, it was actually him.
Yeah.
It was
I thought
Snooki.
there was a Snonky Style. I was fooled. I was wondering this whole time, like, where's Snoopy Style? I was like,
Really
oh, Snonky
snonk.
Style.
You said
Interesting.
Sonky was like a new.
Yeah.
A spin-off, a satire of Snoopy style.
I hadn't even thought about it.
Established.
Until
You
now.
called him Snonky Style the first ever time,
Yeah, I know.
which
I
is why I
understand.
co-opted that.
Listen, man, I'm just like
homecoming.
transitioning through this all.
It's Homecoming.
It's homecoming. You know the ferryman that like
Yeah.
cross you over the river Styx
Oh,
into
sure.
hell. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like him.
Singing hymns.
Yeah,
You're
because it doesn't
murdering
matter
people?
what he does. He's in a liminal space between life and death, and he's just like saying where the fuck he wants, not remembering it because he doesn't have to.
Kind of like Mr. Beefy in a way.
In what fucking way?
Because Mr.
Not
Beefy
Mr.
helps.
I guess
people-
sort of Mr. Beefy.
He helped Mickey transition.
Yeah, I
between
guess you're right.
Hell and Earth.
Mr. Beefy's the
And
ferryman.
he just said
He's
whatever
kind
the
of-
fuck he wanted.
He's
Lucas,
like
do you
a-
appreciate him a little more now that he's like
No, or
a Greek
less.
mythology reference?
He
Less.
appreciates him less, which means he
Less.
appreciates you less.
Which is fine. I'm just telling you that's how I live my life as Mr. Beefy.
Kind of, yeah.
He's genuinely
No.
laughing again.
No, 'cause-
Make your seat lower.
Okay, hold on, I
Mr.
can do it.
Beefy.
I'm Mr. Beefy. This is barely a podcast.
Okay, my
How
last
many
review
reviews?
today
Okay.
is by
I feel bad now
Christian Mark Harrington.
about myself.
And
He's a
Christian Mark
Christian.
Harrington says, this is a kind of a long one. He says, "A week before this film, I was given the news that I was suffering from extreme chronic constipation. I knew something was wrong with me before, but the news hit me like a rock to the groin. I tried pulling, pushing, exfoliating. I even went to a
Pulling what?
chiropractor. I don't know.
It is
As a final resort, I messaged an old homeschool family friend of mine to see if they had any essential oils that could resolve the issue. To my dismay, none of those worked. I'm pretty sure the oils made it worse. Sad and alone, I gained 15 pounds. Before I'd watched this film, friends of mine who knew but couldn't understand what I was going through asked if I would like to join them for Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. As I munched on my popcorn and drank my Coke Zero Sugar, wondering how I was going to get this out later, I felt the hairs on my neck stand up. I refocused on the movie to see the horrifying images on the screen. And for the first time in 3 weeks, I crapped. It wasn't like a small crap or even a normal crap, but like the crap god that sits on the crap throne kind of crap. When I had finally realized what had happened, I noticed that it wasn't even the gore, even the faces of the deformed animals. It was, in fact, the faces of British women. Knowing that the smell was going to be pungent, I went home early for the sake of my friends who sat near me. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish the movie, but it deserves a rewatch for me, not out of enjoyment, although that is there, but out of respect. For Winnie the Pooh has saved my life.
90
10 out of 10.
Oh, what the fuck?
Can't go higher than 10.
He shouldn't have gone 10 at all.
You said 90.
Yeah, it's a goof.
So that is ending it this week. Are we
Nope.
recommending Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey?
You heard me.
No. Lucas?
Lucas, tell him to go fuck himself.
Brandon, go fuck yourself. No, I'm saying no.
I'm saying no.
Okay.
And go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
3 no's. It's not worth it.
I'm gonna go fuck myself.
And that's going to end it for the Downtown Spookboys. Next week, we've got a film that Seth had recommended for us.
Kinda.
A Sethy.
It's been
What
a
do you mean,
while.
kind of?
Actually, it hasn't been that long, has it?
Mark yours.
It's a 2008 French horror film called Martyrs.
Yeah. From what I've heard of the community that loves it, it's like scarring
Good.
mentally.
Good.
Scary.
Yeah, but like scary in a way that you're like, I'll never be the same again.
Like Requiem for a Dream.
Like dropping acid.
Like a Serbian film.
Like a
Like
Serbian film.
City.
Smoke.
It's like a
City.
Dunksville Hobgoblin in the Downtown Spookboys.
Fuck is it?
A Dunksville Hobgoblin?
Good douche.
No, that's gonna end it this week. Good
Scaramouche.
douche. Yeah, Baba douche.
Babadook.
Love you, bye. My sister started saying it. I have to say it now. I'm reclaiming the throne.
Watch the throne.
And I'm saying Babadook.
Baba the Boo.
Baba Duke.
How long was that?
Can you do good douche?
208, Seth?
Was that my shortest ever?
No.
Why are you clapping me?
Slapping you.
It's funny. It's a good number.
Good number.
Good number.
Winnie.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman because I'm gay.
Is that a Seth original?
No, I stole it. It's been running through my head the last week. I wish it was an original.
I'll show it to my kids
that clip.
in English class.
Yeah, that'd be good. Check this guy out. This is an associate of mine.
Shaved his head.
Now.
Football mom.
Yeah.
That was a good shirt.
It's a good shirt. It's my grandma's shirt.
It should say football grandma.
No.
Whoa.
Because my grandma had my uncle who was
A football.
Who freaked it?
Who's her son.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's playing football for the University of somewhere in North Dakota right now.
Jamestown.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dickinson.
It's where Grant Lindy played.
Yeah, as a kicker.
Yeah.
Even though I hardly knew him.
Nice.
He still kicked you. All right, later, dudes.
Thanks, Lucas. Good episode.
Yeah, sorry for not watching the rest of it.
Doesn't matter.
Who gives a fucking shit?
I would like you to watch all of Birdemic and
Sorry
Martyrs
for
and
not giving a
Exorcist.
shit.
Those, I would like you to watch all of those, but Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey does not matter.
Okay. All right. See you guys.